What if it's too late?
You always do this, bro. You always do this. We're never too late. We're back.
We never too late. We never too early. We right on time. You know what I'm saying?
Every week, every day, every year. Hey, welcome back to the Shootout Podcast, episode 117 with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all looking after yourselves. But yes, today we are back with another episode. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, because we're going to break it down today and it's going to be a special one. But what we're here to do today, bro, what are we here to do every day?
Y'all know what we come to do. We come to take over the world. You did.
That's the one, bro. I'm gonna say before we start, I'm gonna say some people can't believe we got 117 episodes when we talk about sneakers. Well, so for those people that don't listen and will eventually end up listening, welcome to the channel. And I'm gonna say we got 117 episodes based on stuff we love. So I hope you guys do something that you love too. That's the main one. Because I like people. I keep posting reels on YouTube, and people like, how come you have 100 plus episodes of sneakers?
They don't love nothing, bro. They don't love nothing.
Bring some love into your life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't love nothing about that, bro.
But today, bro, we got somebody special. We got somebody special from the UK. I'm gonna say I don't know how I met this person, but I met this person. I'm blessed I met this person, and this person is an amazing guy. So we're gonna break down the conversation. So welcome to the podcast. This week, Benjy. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Honestly, no one's ever been so nice about me. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna start crying.
Don't cry yet. No. Wait till you hear some of the hot takes before you start crying.
You know what? You've just made me think. I can't remember when we first met. I couldn't tell you.
I can't either. I can't either.
I can't.
I'm trying to put my mind to it. Like, where did I meet Benjy?
Somebody got to know something.
It's been a few years now.
Yeah.
It was baffled me, that one. I wouldn't have. It's got to be some sort of offspring related thing.
Bro, I don't even think it was offspring. I think you know what? I saw you on the Nike Live once, and you were doing something for Nike, because obviously we're going to go into that, but you were doing something for Nike on their sneakers app. Like, basically, I think it was a live or something you were talking about.
They did I did What You Got, so they come around, filmed, done all my top 5. All that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
Q's jealous now.
Nah, I need you to press the right buttons. Say that again, Benjy.
I'm trying to think. It's got to be 3 years ago. Nike came around, sent a film crew around, and did a What You Got for the sneakers app.
Nike sent a film crew at you.
Yeah. In between lockdowns, I want to say it was, or just after. It's all a blur, that whole time period. But yeah, come and ask me a few questions about SBs and got me to show some stuff off and paid pretty well.
See, this is hate proof. This is hate proof what the man is talking about. He's explaining to y'all how y'all can't hate on him. You know what I'm talking about? That's how that works. And this is anti-hate spray that you can spray on anybody that come around you trying to talk reckless, bro. You ain't had Nike send a film crew at your door.
It was pretty cool. I won't lie.
You're welcome for letting me for hearing words come out my mouth. You're welcome.
Honestly, Nike messaged me and I responded going, "Are you sure you're messaging the right person?" Like, it was all a massive whirlwind sort of thing. And then they were like, "Yeah, we've seen your account. We know about you." I mean, I used to work for them, but this is a few years after I left. quite a few years after I left. So there isn't really many people there that would know me who I worked with. So I'm not quite sure how I got on their radar. I used to be way more active on Insta, so it could have been just getting in their faces to posting too much content. But yeah, they sent people around. Film crew were awesome. They don't mess about. Like these dudes rocked up with like TV advert quality cameras. Like one of the cameras they had, I think, was 40 grand. Like,
but you talking about the big shoulder rig joints,
they had all of that, yeah,
and all that, yeah. With the
and then they have to
stupid gimbal.
You name it, mate. We went to the skate park and they were doing stuff with me there. They had like special software because obviously Sneakers is a vertical app. Every video's face up. It's on your phone, so they had to adjust everything they film so it fits on the phone in the right way. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a nice little insight into like how that sort of side of things go in sneakers and how they do it all. And it was nice to just be thought of, truth be told.
I think that's where I saw you first from, because I remember you having a longer beard as well, and then
that was due to lockdown, not being able to get it cut. It was down here, like.
And then I think I met you a couple of times in different events, and then all of a sudden we got talking, and then we just
I want to say one of the Sneakers Day events where we really started speaking.
Yeah. It's probably
either Sneakers birthday or an Air Max Day. It'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
And every time we go, there's an event. Like I remember, bro. This is how random it is. Me and Scott and Ashmore, we were just going picking up sneakers from like Nike Town or something like that, and then we went to Offspring, and then we ended up back at Nike Town, and we saw you, Ben.
But I was with my little one, my other half, and a couple of others just walking down the street, and you were just there.
and then the Cortez
drop happened over it, in the square behind Soho and all that lot.
And then we ended up there.
Wait. Hold on. You was outside when the Cortez 95 drop happened.
Yeah.
We were there, like, some people would pass around info, and then there was an in-store pickup that went off on sneakers.
You know what? I remember being mad at TJ for this.
Oh yeah.
Bringing up old trauma, my bad.
No, I didn't go in because I really didn't have too much info on the Cortez 95 as it was. Mm-hmm. But when I found out, Scott told me. Scott snitched on me. Scott said, like, yeah, we was
he's there,
or TJ was there. He said something. I was like, wait a minute. TJ was there when it happened, and ain't no size 11. It was really well done in the sense of it was really calm, like there was no drama. Near enough, everyone got a pair. So he could have went and got one for me.
However, it weren't easy.
No. He could have went and got one for me.
I got you for the next one, bro.
I'm
sure you do.
I'll got you for the next one. There's a black and yellow variation coming.
I'm done, man. Tell y'all story.
Yeah, so I'm
gonna turn around this way.
That was a crazy day at accused of it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a lot of running around, wasn't
it? Yeah, it was a lot of running around. But yeah, that was. It's funny how London's a small place. You could just bump into people that like you haven't seen in a little while, and all of a sudden, like, yo, Q, you can turn around, bro.
It's insane.
He's upset.
He's done.
Don't worry. Q's got something coming. Don't worry.
Oh, indeed. I got things coming now. I'm about to knock over my whole stack. Speaking of 95s, yeah. You come on, bro. I got the Kim Jones 95s. You know I like 95s.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold that. I'm not gonna hold that against you.
Yeah.
I don't think you knew at the time how much I love 95s.
No, I did. To be honest, I didn't. Like that was about a couple of years ago, and if I'd known, I would have just got it for you.
But that was only for the black and pink pair at that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
I ain't want that one.
Yeah, it was.
So
it was only. It weren't the green. It was just the black and pink, and there was.
I want the blue one.
The blue one's nice. The blue one's definitely nice.
That's the only one.
I want to see if they're doing this Huarache or not. Like, look, I'm in the minority here, but
what? Huh? No.
When I worked at Nike, Huaraches were everywhere, and I've always had a soft spot for them. So the Air Trainer Huarache, just the stat, like.
What you mean, a minority though?
Because they're hated on at the moment around here.
The world needs Huaraches. People say
amen to that.
You can speak to this because me and TJ been singing the praises of Huarache as a tech.
Yep.
Huarache is a technology.
100%.
People don't realize how many Huaraches they wear, yet they don't like the Air Flight Huarache, or they don't like the Huarache Low. They don't like Jordan 8s. They don't like Jordan 7s. They don't realize how much Huarache influences what they got on their feet.
The Flight Huarache South Beach, which I don't think is the official colorway, but what I would call South Beach, black with the pink and green, is one of the greatest shoes I think that exists.
The Bordeaux.
Yep. And I just don't get why people don't think more of them. But I don't know. I've got 4 or 5 pairs that I wear religiously. Like the Stussy re-releases, I got those. When they retroed all the OG colours, I got the white, blue and green and the white and purple. Like, I just don't know why you wouldn't.
No.
Bro, the Kobe Huaraches disappeared over here.
Yeah.
But for the
Do you
most
know what?
part,
I think they don't
actually,
right.
the OGs hung around. The OGs hung around for like a month, but now they hard to find. The Kobe's, but that's resale.
Yeah. Well, you put 0 on the end of the retail price, and anyone's gonna go after him. But
well, bro, it's a sheep out here. Seriously, like if you, like as soon, like we talk about stock numbers last week, and like as soon as you hear the stock numbers are super limited, people just jump on them, even though they don't want the sneaker. They just
suddenly it's something they need that 2 weeks ago they hadn't even heard of. Like now they need it, and there's all the same people that seem to post on their stories say, this is the one for me. I've been waiting for this one for so long. Nah, you saw it 2 hours ago and realized there's some money in it, and now you think you want it. Like,
nah. So I'm glad you said that because I hate talking about stock numbers, but you're the best person to talk about stock numbers with. So you're an SB guy.
Yep.
From what TJ tells me, you're also a skater. Don't tell me you used to skate. Do not tell me you used to skate.
Just not as well.
You're a skater.
Snapped my board at South Bank last week. So
I ain't put out no music in a long. The Truth was the last song I put out, and that was the first song I put out in like 4 years. I'm still a rapper though. Yeah. I'm not rapping every day, but I'm a rapper. So you ain't got to skate every day or be doing 900s or
believe me, I ain't.
you ain't, you know what I mean? So you're a skater. That's who you are as a person.
I'm just an old skater, but I am a skater.
Do you care that I buy SBs and I got a skateboard and I respect the culture?
Couldn't care less. I'm 5'7" on a good day. I've been wearing Jordans since I was 14. Do you think I can? Like I can lay up and maybe hit a 3 on a warm up. Like, let's be honest. I've never touched the NBA. I've never been touched the NBA.
Oh my god! Yo, that's it.
Yeah, like it means nothing. Like, look, I've been wearing SBs a long time. I still don't think that means that I'm warranted access to them over anybody. All right, I've got friends in the right places. Fantastic. That's years of me doing it, and that's me working where I worked and me skating and meeting people. I still don't, bro. But I still don't see it as something I deserve or something I'm grateful. And but if any one of them people that's ever sorted me out turns around and goes, "Oh, look, we can't do it this time," I'm not crying. I go, "All right, no, not a problem. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I know you'll do it again at another time." Like, that's just the way it is. I don't think anyone deserves them over anybody.
What do you think about entitlement? Like, there is a lot of entitlement in our circles. How do you feel? Because let's be honest, right? There's I'm not calling out names or people or brands and stuff like that, but sometimes when people don't hit on like their stores that they normally hit, or people don't hit on certain like raffles and stuff like that, and they go in their feelings and that start posting on Instagram and start ranting. I don't. How do you feel about that, bro?
Right. Well, I'm not basing this on anything. This is my theory behind it. These people treat the social media account of a store like they're their friend. You see the way they comment on their posts, the things they say to them and they share. The fact that they're like, we all know they're sending them messages that they're getting no response to. They might get a little heart on it, like, this shoe's the one. Like, this is my grail. Next week, same message on a different shoe. Like, they're commenting on the thing, going, I've been looking for this one for time. Like,
we see y'all.
Like, we see y'all. The shop ain't your friend. They're not replying. They're not responding. So when they don't get the shoe that they've been hinting at 15 times a day for 3 weeks, they feel like their friend has hurt them, but that's not their friend, and they're not warranted the shoe. Like, that shop might have 15 people on a list above them that they feel are more entitled to it than them because of XYZ reason that is none of my business. Like, so
it ain't what? It ain't none of your business.
It's not. Like, their stock has nothing to do.
No, you deserve it. You deserve it over everybody.
See,
don't nobody else need no sneakers but you, because only you can sell it for $500.
And that is exactly the attitude of these people.
Bro, on that, like, we were gonna do this.
Woo, boy, that was great.
Right?
We got the Drakey files. So
we're gonna stop calling it that. I'm not dumb. We're not doing this.
In for the month of May, we're gonna call it Drakey files.
Why?
Because the beef is just settling down. Like, it's
over, bro. It's been over for 3 weeks.
Right,
leave him alone, bro. We gotta stop. Right. Leave him alone, bro.
Sneaky file, the sus file. The sus files.
Yeah, sus. It's sus. It's sus.
What activities do you feel deserves to go in the sus files?
And we got
all the time in the world, bro.
Okay. I got one.
Go on, bro.
People in line asking you what size you going for.
Yes.
That's sus.
Sus, bro.
Which to my answer would be every single time, not your size.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth. Listen to the man when he's telling the truth.
I got one. I don't know if this goes on the sus files, but I got one. Working in a store, but you don't know about sneakers.
Oh, super sus.
Yeah.
Super duper sus, bro.
Do you know what gets me about that whole situation? Like, and this is going to sound like I'm insulting people that are in that position, and look, they might have the best experience in the world. But how did you get that job? Like,
fill the application.
But
it's a job.
How
I've been to a store. I've been to a store where I'm going to be honest. I normally, when I hunt for people and when I want to get my size, I pick up the phone and call around. And I've been on several occasions. I've been there and I'm talking to them. Have you got I've said official name. So, like, have you got let's just say Jordan 13, he got games, right? Have you got the in store? What sneaker is that? Mr. Jordan 13 is black and it's white and a little bit of red. It's like,
do you want the product code?
They don't know.
Exactly.
They don't know. Bro, prime example. I don't know if I told this story before. It just so happened. Got the sneaker right here. This Orlando Jordan 10. When it came out, it sat, right? And I waited and it went on sale. It was $130 and I saw it on the website. I go to the website and do the in-store pickup option, right? It's available at my local mall. I say, you know what? I ain't doing all that. I know they got it in stock. The website says so. I'm gonna go to the store, right? Little girl, I tell the little girl, Jordan 10 Orlando. I mean, what it look like?
Little girl. Giant Jumpman logo on the heel. There's a geezer doing a dunk on the back of it.
Look, she go tell another chick, right? I pull it up on my phone. She go tell another chick. They both come look at the picture on my phone. Go in the back.
Go in the back.
They don't come out with my shoe. I go back to the website that I'm showing them the picture on their website. Right? Where it says available. I just make the order and do store pickup on the website. 2 hours later, I have to leave the mall because I'm not finished hanging around the mall for 2 hours when I just came to get one shoe. I go home, the mall 15 minutes away. I go home, chill for 2 hours, come back and pick up this shoe from the same store that them two chicks told me they didn't have.
I mean, look, all right, I hope my other half doesn't ever see this, because if she does, do you know what? She won't care. So me and my partner met at Nike. She worked in the women's department at Nike Town on Oxford Street. She has never, until we've been together or until she worked there, owned a pair of Nikes. She had no interest in them. Her sister's best friend was one of the managers in the store. So that's how she got the job. Because she needed a job and her sister's friend went, yeah, I'll hire you, whatever. Like, we'll skip a few stages and get you in. This girl, people would go up to her in the women's department, which is the biggest women's shoe department in London, and say, you got this shoe. She'd walk into the stockroom, sit on a box, get her phone out, send some messages, and go back out and say, no, we haven't got it. So there's me sitting here going, how do these people get these jobs? That's how, and that's what happens when they do.
Don't trust your retailer. Make sure you go second opinion.
More importantly, ask the right person.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like I said when Big Fresh was on here, bro. Make my sandwich look like it do on the picture, dog. Like if you go in a restaurant and you ask for something off the menu, and the waitress say, "What is that?" I don't want to eat here now.
Yeah, I'm going. Thank you very much. I'll pay for my drink. See you later.
And see, this is what these retailers need to realize. I'm not saying put these folks through a militarized sneaker combine. You know what I mean? Like where they gotta identify sneakers blindfolded, but they could have some type of crash course. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know what the logos are. It's
important as experience.
Shit, it is.
Like, look at. I think a good example is for me. People might not agree with me. I don't know. You go to Foot Patrol. Everyone in there knows what they're talking about. It's a small store, admittedly, and there's only 2 or 3 staff in there at a time. But they will know their shoes inside out because they're sneakerheads. They collect. Right. They might not collect everything, but they're...
You ain't got to.
Yeah, they're not even immersed in the culture, but they understand it, they're part of it, and they know what is on the shelves and they know what they're selling. And that's why I like Foot Patrol.
You can be French.
Benjy,
yeah.
You know what it is? It's supposed you're supposed to brief your staff of what's coming out. Especially like, let's just be honest. The sneakers we talk about are specialized sneakers. Like
are the managers sneakerheads or are they just experienced managers?
That's the question.
There's room. I think there should be not necessarily there should be a criteria to kind of be both. Like. Especially if you're in that specialist area, if you're a JD Sports, if you're Sports Direct, whatever, fair enough. Foot Asylum, like whatever. You sell everything. You aren't catering to a specific type of customer. If you go into Offspring, Foot Patrol, and like Size even, like you go into them, then they're selling Quick Strike trainers. They're selling shoes that used to be classed as tier 0, like
tier 0, tier 1. Yeah, so those type of. You need to know.
So you need to know what it is. You don't need to know it inside out. You don't need to know how many times it's been retroed, what year it originally come out. It's the first colorway, whatever. But have a basic knowledge that there's some importance behind it to a degree. Like, be able to hold a conversation with someone that goes in that does know what they're talking about.
You got to.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you have to be willing to listen and learn. This is your customer base.
Yeah,
I tell you what,
because when you act like you don't care, I'm not going back to that shop. Like, there's sneaker shops I won't go to. There's reseller shops I won't go to. Bro, the people in there don't have a clue. They're just there to make money. Like,
the greatest managers cater to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Because they understand, even now, with the culture being different as far as demand. Like the most of the managers that I used to deal with during the pandemic, they knew you.
Yeah.
They knew your face. The employees knew you. The employees knew Saturday morning is going down.
When I worked at Nike Town,
you're not gonna see them Wednesday. You're not gonna see them Tuesday, Wednesday people in there on Saturday. Nah.
No.
When you walk in there Saturday morning on your first come first serve or to pick up your raffle,
you know who's there for the drops. Like, you know who
Ain't
they
nobody
are.
wearing Crocs.
I can name people. Perfect example. It was probably the last shoe that I worked a release for in Nike Town was the Galaxy Foamposites, which was I think when camping got shut down because Westminster Council basically said no more. It got too crazy. People were there a week before. I can name 3 of the people in the top 10 of that line to this day, and that's going back. It's got to be over 10 years now. And one of the guys works. I'm pretty sure works for End in the Brixton store. Still part of the culture. Still part of the community. Yeah. Those are the guys that would be there for every drop and always have something on. And they're the ones that would come in and have a conversation. And if you didn't know what you were talking about, they weren't going to talk to you. And if you're Nike's different, you're making money regardless. But if you're a smaller store or a boutique, they're the people you need to keep coming in because they're going to be there when the general public stop going to those shops.
And we're seeing that now. The general public has stopped shopping, and there's still people like us that are actually going in and buying the sneakers. So I can understand where some of the entitlement comes from because you're always going to be here. You're always going to be part of the small circle of people that are always going to buy. So I can understand the entitlement from that perspective. But I feel it's very dangerous from a boutique's point of view, that if you have an employee that doesn't know what's going on, especially if you say you're up and coming boutique and you start a new store and you've got you Nike gifts you like a tier 0 or tier 1 sneakers, quick strike sneakers, and you don't know the situation. If you don't have this right protocol in place, your store's going to get mobbed. Your store's going to get absolutely ransacked. You need to know the situation. You need to know how to maneuver. You need to know how to raffle. You need to know how to get those sneakers out your store safely. And if you don't know, that's where everything becomes an issue. And this is where we find store managers getting ransacked or mobbed because they want people.
It's why I don't think you can do camping anymore because the stores just aren't prepared for it.
No.
So, do you know what was it? There was a size drop. I can't remember what shoe it was.
That was recently was the Air Max 1 that was dropped that got a bit ransacked.
Yeah, was it that? And then the people the queue, 20 man just turned up and tried to jump in front of the queue.
Yeah.
We're the top 20 spots.
Bro, I had that with the Obsidian ones. Like when they came out, 5 or 6 years ago, the Obsidian ones will go rant, and it's on my Instagram story at this moment in time as well.
That's like your illest story, bro. Like the manager took off running, threw the tickets in the air, and took off running.
The worst thing is we all got there early, and I keep telling this story because it's such an iconic. I
love that story, bro. I love that story.
The week before the Gym Red Jordan 1s came out and there was nothing there. I went in, I picked it up. It was like normal, like going to the store and picking up a regular sneaker. There was no camping. Got there maybe 20 minutes early, just stood out there and got the sneaker. The next week, that's when you knew the hype was coming. The Obsidian one's released, and all of a sudden there was a massive queue out the door. Everybody started ransacking. The store wouldn't open at 10 o'clock. It opened it still closed at 10:30. The manager came out and he's absolutely got mobbed. He went back into the store, came out with raffle tickets to give to people. He got mobbed again. He ran from the entrance all the way down the hall or the courtyard, and all these people were just chasing him to get these tickets. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, we don't see this, bro. We don't see that in the UK a lot. That's the thing. And
why do you start running, bro?
Where to? Where are you running to as well? Like, you going home?
Oh man. He just run. I just picture a dude with a striped shirt on, running with a bunch of tickets.
The Foot Locker manager. That's when if you're not organised, it gets dangerous. It literally gets dangerous because I'm going to be honest. The crowd that you attract with some of these releases aren't good. Aren't good.
They're not
heroic man. The road man is there.
He said it.
I tell you,
bro.
The road man is
walking up on them scooters with a Sports Direct bag, ready to go.
Bro, listen, bro.
No. I got another one.
They not ready. Bro. They not ready to line up in the hood, bro.
No,
bro. If you carry a big Foot Locker bag around, is it a Foot Locker bag or a Sports Direct bag? One of the two. A big black bag around, you're not in it for sneakers. You're in it for the resale. That's what I'm saying. I've seen
Sports Direct IKEA size bags. It's them ones.
That's the one. That's the one. The big black bags.
Hit that button. Hit that. Get ready. Hit that button again. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, if you brought a chair, you're not gonna put that shoe on. Not in the U.S. anyway. If you brought a chair, I was one of the people that brought a chair. I used to ride around with a chair in my trunk during the pandemic because you never know when you're gonna have to sit in line.
That's actually quite smart. I respect that.
I had
your shoes. You never know. Like
the camping chair, the one that's
one of them fold up ones.
Yeah, I went to the Offspring event the other week, and this was quite interesting. We were just casually out there and stuff like that, and somebody had a walking stick. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And what he did was pump the walking stick down, and it extended it to a chair.
Machete out of it.
No. Pump the walking stick down, and it extended it to a chair, and he sat down. I was like, that's clever.
A chair?
That's clever. Yeah.
Was that the Jordan 4 event?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the geezer knocking around with the walking stick, but I didn't see that party trick. Oh, I missed it. I'd have been up and asking if I could have a go. Like,
damn.
I need one of
walking
those.
stick chair, bro. I need
Where'd you get that from? Let me hold your walking stick for a minute.
I need that, man. I'll be tired. Ain't no front.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
Have you got any other sus activity, Benjy?
No, I think the whole treating stores like your mates kind of is all encompassing. That covers everything. There's all one and the same part of all of that. Like, don't be so attached. Understand that you ain't. You're giving them money, like, and it's not going to these people you talk to either. It's going up, and you're just getting a shoe. And look, I know I can empathise with the entitlement to a degree. I get it. I don't agree with it, and I've got more than enough shoes anyway. Like, I'll be the first to admit that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't need any pairs, let alone any more. It's a real when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's a real first world problem. Like, none of us need any of these shoes.
Hey, stop shaming us.
I'm talking myself included.
No, I'm offended. I'm offended
myself a little bit. But
you know what? I've got a perfect statement for you. It's not that you don't need it; it's the fact that you want it. That's the one.
No, we say need. It's like, that's a big stigma for sneakerheads because we say need. I need this. I need that.
Yeah, I need that. I need this. And then if you don't get it 2 weeks later, you need something else and you've forgotten about it. And it's like, did you?
I need everything. I need Benjy. I need everything. I need what I need.
Like
okay.
Look, there's not an SB. Don't include this year. The last 4 or 5 years, there's not an SB I didn't pick up. And then it got to January this year, and I looked and I went, this is ridiculous. I've got 300 pairs of the same shoe in a different color. So it's like, when you really get down to it, like,
hey, facts. That's
like I could have a rainbow, get 15 pairs, and still have more than enough in different colorways. So if I was one of them that cared about my outfits and matched it all together, that would work.
You know what's really funny about that, right?
Go ahead.
You know what's funny about that? I came to that conclusion when I first started picking up. I was picking up pretty much everything, like Jordan 1s, Jordan 3, 4s, and all that stuff. I was doubling up on some pairs, and all of a sudden, somebody told me, how many Jordan 1? Like, actually, Jenny goes, how many Jordan 1s have you got? And I went and started counting.
She can't do that. She a Jordan 1 chick.
I know. She's a Jordan 1. This is why she asked me. She was like, "How many Jordan 1s have you got?" And I was like, "All right, let me have a count." And when I stopped counting when I got to 30, I was like, "Yeah, like I don't realize that you automatically you're like, yeah, where did all these Jordan 1s come from?"
And with ones as well, arguably it's a little bit worse than with SBs,
what the thing
because the Chicago comes in about 18 different variations. So that's the same shoe, not even in different colours. It's just different colour blocking. So
Actually, it's more like 37 different variants.
One's got a black toe box, one's got a white one, one's got a red one's got half and half.
One got some on the back, one got some on the side.
One's got a red
It's 4 different lows, 7 different mids.
One's got a slightly different logo on it. They're doing another one this year with another logo on the.
And the black toe is a Chicago. Y'all not finna. The bread is a Chicago. Y'all not finna do this.
If it's black, red, and white, it's a Chicago.
Nicknames separate the variations. The colorway dictates Chicago every time. So
I completely agree with that.
Satins, I count
even trophy rooms. Trophy rooms, they're Chicago's.
Trophy room, bro. I count the UNC Chicago's too.
Yeah.
The SBs, the LA to Chicago's, they count too.
The Dunk Low, that is a Chicago because it's based on the Chicago Jordan 1.
It's a bread too, and it's a bread.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
Yeah, like
all that.
That came to I came to a realization, and you know what? What the funny thing is, I stopped. You know why? I've noticed I stopped to like kind of picking up Jordan 1s as frequently as I used to.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The Jordan 1 was £130 when I started picking up Jordan 1s, and that was like a blink of an eye. Like, okay, cool, that's fine. Let me just.
Right, you want to hear about Jordan 1 prices? When I worked at
160, it was 160 US when I first started copying.
And now it's like 200, yeah?
Yeah, that was around the same time.
I think when I first started working at Nike, a Jordan 1, it was... I'm getting the figures a little bit wrong. I'm old and forget things. It was either 95 or £105 for a Jordan 1. While I was working there, the first time they would have done this before.
Are you including your discount or no discount?
No, that's no discount. That's retail.
Okay.
That's retail. That's without 44% off.
Ben was actually picking
44%?
50 quid.
Wait. 44%?
Yep.
Where?
That was Nike. That was my staff discount.
Okay, yeah.
I want to say £105 for adult sizes. I still could buy GS as well, to be honest, because of my shoe size, but that's neither here nor there. The price went up £15-20 and they justified it like they have done recently. We're going to produce better quality J1s with better leather, blah, blah, blah. They did it for like 2 pairs and then the leather went and the price still kept going up. And then it went up a bit more, and then it stagnated for a while. Jordan 1 got popular again like it was then because everything's cyclical. It goes 5-10 years. And the price goes up again. And then they go, crap, hang on a minute. We've whacked this price up and... This happened 10 years ago. Suddenly, everyone stopped buying them as much, and they're sitting on the shelves again.
You know what?
Again.
You can't
every 5-10 years.
The worst thing is the brands can't justify bringing the price down, and I don't understand that. As you know, when you make a mistake, it's okay to go back. You know, it is okay to say.
I'll give you one word, 3 syllables. Shareholders.
Ooh.
I know, bro.
That's why.
That's a nasty
business.
And that's it. They go, well, our shares are worth X amount because we bring in X amount and value everything at this much. If we go, hang on a minute, the shoe isn't worth that much, it's worth lower.
Hold on, man. You can't come on here talking all this sense now. We come on here to speculate and make jokes. You bringing all this logic and sense and teaching people about how the sneaker culture really work. That ain't what we come here for. We come here to spread lies and bullshit.
I'm sorry.
You know what it is as well.
You make it
it's
too
all
much
Michael
sense.
Jordan's fault. He chooses the price. There we go.
It's Michael Jordan.
It's MJ's fault.
Yes, even though he can screw too.
And he doesn't even wear them. He wears them weird slip-on Jordan ones with no heel.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth.
You know what it all comes down to? It's reputation. It's reputation and your image, and that's what it comes down to. It's like, if you really think about it, if you really peep it, if you start bringing the price down on sneakers, it affects your actual profit margins. If it affects your profit margins, it affects your stakeholders. If it affects your stakeholders, you're reporting. If it affects your reporting, then you're not doing well against the other brand competitors. And if you're not doing well against the other brand competitors, you lose your image. And if you lose your image, you lose your reputation, and people will want to buy your sneakers. And that's what it comes down to.
And then your dividends are less. And you're not getting paid as much.
And them dividends got to hit. Them dividends got to hit every week. They gonna hit. And
I will say, there was a couple of times...
My billions cannot go down, okay?
No.
I ain't worried about nothing for the rest of my life, but I have to worry less every day. And if the 1% of my billions don't go up because I'm obsessed with money as a shareholder, and I don't care about nobody else's life, my life. If my life is not better every single week, it's a problem.
100%.
So damn the tinkers. Damn the tinkers who actually got passion and who actually cares. You know what I'm saying? Damn the people like Gentry Humphreys. You know what I'm saying? The people on the ground. Damn Sandy Bodecker. You know? Damn Sandy. Sandy don't matter. The bottom line is what matters.
Yeah. There was a guy, I can't remember his name. He was one of the VPs at Nike. So when I worked there, a lot of the time we'd get people come over from the States. All the VPs would come because Nike Town was such a big store for them.
Nike Town died for us in the early mid 2000s, 2020.
Yeah, I could say the same thing with the Nike Town here.
And it switched over to just Nike. We got Nike Linux, Nike Atlanta is what they call it.
So this is it's still. I mean, it'll always be Nike Town to me. Even when I was there, like the things we used to do in that store, the activations on the ground floor were so much better than what they do now because they'd put more budget into it. We did stuff for the 2012 Olympics, which I don't think they'd ever do again. Like some crazy stuff. I met Dikembe Mutombo, and like I stood there and I literally stood like this.
You met Mutombo,
and I did this to him. I literally shook my finger at him. Like his son. So do you remember the Fuel Band? Do you remember the energy exercise?
Yeah.
I was really fortunate that I was one of the guys in the store that helped essentially push that before it launched and when it launched. And we had these big screens that were 7, 8 foot high, 4 of them linked up to the app, all in store and all interactive, and you could compete against customers or whatever. Because it was during the Olympics, London Olympics, we had so many people over there. So his son actually came and competed against us on the Fuel Band app, doing a tracker of your vertical and how many steps you could do in a minute, quick feet and all that stuff. And we had a long conversation with him. Look, LeBron was at an event and I waved at him. Whether or not he waved back is questionable. I like to say he did, but
he did wave
what's
back.
What's up? And he looked. We made eye contact. He might have looked straight through me, but the eyes were in my direction. So to me, that counts. There were crazy people there, but things like that don't happen anymore. But yeah, one of the vice presidents from Sportswear, I think he was, came over and he went around the store and was asking, watching people do their job, interacting with people, testing people on their knowledge. And then a week later, I don't know who else got it, but I got an email from him, and he was like, "Look, we really appreciate what you're doing in the store. Here's £150 on a gift card for Nike. Like, go and spend it on." Admittedly, it's not cost him anything. Like, he has a budget to do all this, but for me, that's like, sick, on my discount. That's 2 pairs of trainers. Like, I didn't go out of my way to do anything, and so there were people that cared back then. None of them exist anymore. Like, the board became a load of people that used to work for Apple and McDonald's and PayPal, who have no interest in the culture or sneakers or even the brand and like innovation. It's all bottom line. So
see, I think so what you're speaking to, in my opinion, based on my wife's experience, you speaking, and my own experience, to be honest with you, at my gig right now, it's the corporatization of grassroots operations.
100%. It's the corporate people that have killed a big part of. I don't even think it's just.
It's like I said. Are you here because you know sneakers that well, or are you here because of your managerial experience? Because to me, I can teach a person that wants to be a manager how to be a manager. If I'm that good.
Have love and a passion.
Now, I'm speaking, and I'm. This is not where I am, but again, from my wife's perspective, because I don't think from employee's perspective. I don't think from an entry level perspective. That makes a big difference in where you are or where you land in this world when we talking about work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about career. I'm talking about work. There's a difference. So these people, they're not looking at where they could be. A lot of these people are looking at where they are, and they put the number on themselves.
Yeah.
Nah, I got a name, fool. You're going to know my name before I leave here. And if you don't respect my name, I'm out.
That's how you get known. If you had to, people would shit all over other employees in Nike to get a step above, but you have to respect that hustle to a degree because it's a big company, and if you don't get your name out there and get noticed, you're just getting swept under the carpet with everybody else.
That's corporate.
And
and that's the corporate side of it, and that's how you do something to stand out. And there was a few. I'm not going to say. Well, I got away with murder when it came to like just, I guess, doing what I wanted. I wasn't necessarily doing the job I was meant to. I was just there getting paid to be a lover of sneakers and have fun.
That's cool to me.
But I think that was because when it came down to it, if anybody needed me to do anything, it would always be done, and I knew what I was doing and I knew what I was talking about. I made a sale in Nike Town that I think it was something stupid like 135 grand. And the director of the store came and took full credit for it because best part is, he came down, took over, and was like, "I'm going to process the payment. It's too big." And I was like, "Look, mate, I used to work for Harvey Nicks.
It's too big. He a piece of shit."
I'd done sales that were 3 times that to footballers in Harvey Nicks in like high-end fashion years prior. Like, it meant nothing to me. But I was like, "Look, do you know what, mate? You do you." Best part of this story, he charged our Amex twice by accident and couldn't get the refund to go through.
Jackass.
Yep.
That's what you
think
do.
I would have done that? Not a chance, because I knew what I was doing, because I was part of that.
Because you ain't no sucker. He on sucker shit.
Sat in an office doing absolutely nothing, just sweating because he didn't know what he was talking about. He came down and proved that point. He couldn't even use the till system. Like,
Benjy, I'm going to say something to you, right? And I just want to get you guys' opinion. Like, the whole corporate stuff and about dividends and shares and all that stuff. That I'm going to be real honest and mind my language. It's utter bollocks, because I rather have. Honestly, I'd rather have 10 employees that are passionate about what they do, and I'll outdo anybody than like 100 employees that don't care.
And you know 100%. What would happen if you had 10 employees like that? Your profits and your dividends would be way better than anything you've got at the moment.
And that's the problem. And I'm glad
you said that. That's what they don't understand.
That's the problem we got. Like, it feels right this moment in time, the heart and soul has been ripped out of our brand that we love so much, which is Nike.
And it's because they go, we need to pay people as little as possible, which means you don't get people that are passionate about it because they know their worth. And they're pumping out, I know it's a different, it's going that way quite a bit, but they're just pumping out too much product left, right and centre.
Bro, all of us here and all the people that listen to us and all the people that I know, if we were working for Nike, the innovation levels will be up. If we were working for Nike, the profit levels will be up. If we were working for Nike, we wouldn't be talking about this.
No. It's I've got friends that still work there and they're extremely passionate about it, especially on the FB side. SB side. I can't speak properly.
No, you good.
But they're like, it's the people above them that are making the decisions, and they're like, well, no, like we don't care.
There needs to be a separation. There needs to be a line drawn in the middle of these brands. Let's take it off Nike.
Yeah, it's not just Nike either. It's the big three plus the three underneath it. Like
there needs to be a line drawn down the middle of these brands between business and creative. They should not mix to a certain degree. The creative people will never understand fully the business people, and vice versa. It's not a good mix, bro. The creative stuff is what wins us. The business bullshit is what angers us.
But they should base that business stuff around the creative stuff.
They're not smart. The business people ain't smart enough to understand the culture, or they're not wise enough to listen to the people that do understand the culture to be able to make it work cohesively.
I'm gonna say two things, right? Number one, right, it's there's a prime example. Like what you were just saying is the blind leading the blind, and that goes nowhere, right? It's 100%. If you don't know what you're talking about and like remember back in the day where you have people rock up to your door. We're talking about 1950s and 60s when people used to rock up to your door with a Hoover. You knew everything about that Hoover. They were so passionate that you don't make a sale. That's what we're missing with the industry. And number two, there's a prime example at this moment in time, and however much you don't like Kanye West, right, his passion and vision is what made his products like awesome at Nike and awesome at Yeezy. And once he left, especially Adidas, obviously we know the situation, we're not going to mention it. What's it doing now, bro?
Listen,
tell me, that's a prime example, bro.
Yeah,
he's an outlier too because he's still successful.
Yep.
But
there's not many other people that could sell those stocks with the soul.
Edison and Clot. Yeah. They went over there, right? Jerry and Fear God. They went over there. And guess what we've been doing since they left? We've been smoking Adidas pack. We smoking big Adidas pack. What Edison do? Edison shoes in Ross. I don't know if y'all understand what Ross is. It's TK Maxx. Edison Chin, Clot, Adidas were found in a Ross.
Crazy.
Okay. Jerry, go to Fear God Adidas right now. Go ahead. Cop whatever you want because it's all sitting there for you.
I got a question for you, Benjy.
Like, we're smoking big Adidas pack over here. Y'all can't beat us, despite our missteps. Don't think because hold on. I'm sorry, TJ. Don't think because I'm joining in on bashing the corporate side of Nike that I'm turncoat. Nah, I want us to be better than we are, but we are still the greatest. Don't forget.
Hey, I'm Swoosh loyal. I worked there for 6-7 years. Like I don't own.
I ain't got a blue. All my blue boxes got swooshes on it. The only blue box I got with stripes on it is my undefeated 5 on it dunks.
I think
that's the only blue box I got with stripes on it in this room.
Put it this way: one of the pairs of Adidas I've got were given to me by Offspring. I didn't pay for them.
I can say that. Nah, you are. We know you already said TJ got that same pair probably.
Yeah, they're community pet. Look, I love them. They're a pair of forums. They're sick. Like I skated in them a couple of times because.
Oh no, not even them. TJ got a different. He got the Ortegas, right?
Oh yeah. That was the
Offspring Ortega. Yeah.
No, Ortega.
TJ influencer too. I'm getting twisted.
Orchestra.
TJ influencer too. He be trying to hide it.
I'm
gonna grow my hair like TJ.
I ain't had no articles done. I ain't had no articles done on me. Both of y'all have. So
bro.
Don't give me.
Say this. Don't go for the braids because people are angry at me for having braids for some reason.
Mate,
guess what? Fuck them.
I could not and would never be able to, even if I wanted to. I don't think my hair would physically grow that long anymore.
Benjy, it don't matter.
I've never cut my hair.
They hate us anyway.
Yeah. They hate us anyway. Haters be haters. We're doing something well if we're hating. There are people hating on us. But the big I have a question for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Why are we seeing a lot of innovators, especially like Edison and obviously Ye went to Adidas and all that stuff? Why are we seeing a lot more people leave the Nike ranks?
If you want my opinion on it, I think it's because of the corporate side of it. Because look, I can't speak for anybody, but I wouldn't want to work somewhere where I'm not being given the opportunity to be creative if I've been hired to be creative.
And I'm hearing that a lot. With the actual Nike brand. You're not the only person that said that. The Air Max 1 release, when they released that, somebody I know that works inside said that to me as well. I can't name names, but somebody else that works there, managerial level, said that to me as well. Like, yo, they basically didn't let us do what we need to do, and they basically said just use this and call it a size Air Max 1.
Brilliant.
Which is disheartening. Yeah.
Look at who just left. What's his name? Dylan Rush, the guy that created the Roshi run. Yeah. Like he and the Air Max 270. He's had big shoes on his name. Like the Roshi run wasn't just a big shoe. That was a moment in time. Like
we covered that a couple of episodes before. We talked about that. He did a lot. Yeah. He did a lot.
I think he might have left. I think he might have left because they brought him back and it didn't work.
But
and he didn't. Maybe he didn't have nothing else going on.
I don't.
That was my take at the time. Let me know if I'm wrong.
I think he's creating something independent, which would be good for him to as an independent person.
But I think he's doing that because he wasn't given that opportunity internally. The way he used to be able to create within Nike doesn't exist anymore. This is when Nike are trying to reinvent the wheel and say we're focusing on innovations and stuff like. And you know what the funny thing is, that was a statement last year. We're focusing on downsizing. We're focusing on innovation. We're focusing on marketing. But you know what they're using now at this moment in time? We saw it with the Paris stuff. They're using AI. They're using AI, bro.
No, I'm saying though, we're dealing like 2 hits in 15 years.
Yeah, 2 more than a lot of people that have been there though.
Like, I mean, okay, so when you say a lot of people,
new silhouette wise as well, you got to think like how many new shoes come out.
That's what I'm saying.
That go in and out of shops in 6 months. Because they don't take off. All right, a Roshi run died a painful death, but that when it was out, it was a long period of time. It was a few years. It wasn't 1 season and it was done. Like it stayed, and there's still 55, 60-year-old women buying them because it's got the word "run" in it, who think they're a gym shoe and using it for the gym. So it's still selling. Like.
They $37 though, bro. They $37.
Yeah, very true.
When they dropped, they was like 90, 75. It's somewhere between 70 and 90. They $35
the cloud
now.
Pair, the rainbow pair, the pair that looked like they were. People said they were based
and all
on
the rest of the pairs that's sitting on the shelf.
But those shoes were doing numbers. I'm going to really out myself, but I don't work there anymore, so it doesn't matter. Reselling wasn't allowed of Nike product when you worked there, no matter what. Big no-no. Sackable offence, gross misconduct. Those big colour Roshis, the cloud pair, they were like 40-something pound on discount. You were selling them for £300-400 on eBay. And this is going back years before, not before reselling was a thing, but before what we see as reselling today was a thing. Like,
it's been marketized so massively that people just you know what I feel like it's a draw for people that don't know stuff because and this is why I think the brands allow it a bit more because basically it allows product to sell because they're like, all right, cool, this is why I don't believe it creates a subculture,
and a fake want for more stuff that doesn't exist because if the general public are going into these reselling shops now, which like, okay, when I was younger, Slamming Kicks was where I would go, Magdi's store and, just off Carnaby Street. That wasn't a reselling shop like today. Like the way I would describe that was back then, if you wanted an Air Max that only released in Japan or a Dunk that was co.jp or a US exclusive for Finish Line or whatever, he would have it. And you could go in there and see it. And that was a shoe that never touched the UK. He had, I went in there, and he had the Rockefeller Air Force, on display in a glass cabinet because Jay-Z had been to his store because they would go there to get JD Sports exclusive Air Maxes that they couldn't buy anywhere else because he had them. That was what reselling was back then. Like, it wasn't flipping a shoe for profit. It was sourcing stuff that no one else could get.
It was regional exclusives.
Getting all the regional exclusives and stuff that people hadn't seen before. I bought a pair of the Barcode Dunks off him. They were £99, which, all right, was like 30 quid more than retail back then. But that pair had one of 3,000. It came with a tote bag with the barcode and it was like number 129 of 3,000 on that shoe. And you didn't see them anywhere. He had all the US exclusive colorways that would be the equivalent of what JD was. He'd get them in there because he knew people. Like, I mean, that store was like insane to me anyway. That's what got me into sneakers, was going to places like that.
You're talking about the time where even in the US, regional exclusive colorways were hard to get. Like,
because they didn't make a lot of them.
You need to know somebody who lived on the opposite coast, or knew somebody that worked at a store that had access to a catalog where they can make these orders.
Well, because they didn't have release dates either. So if you didn't go in on the day that was on the shelf,
you never knew.
And they didn't announce it. It was just when it got delivered. It was when a box turned up. The same with all the old Dunks. Like, half the time, if you wanted to know when they weren't Quick Strike back then, but like, I don't know, Tiffs, for example, the OG Tiffany's, diamonds, that got posted on like message boards and stuff. And that's how people found out shops were getting them in.
Blogs, Nike Talk, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, Nike Talk, NSB.org, like the shop, someone would go past the shop, see it in the window and go, oh, XYZ shop's got that. Like, some of them were a little bit big.
Or you go to the store and you ask the person that works there, when are y'all getting the shoe?
Yeah, I've seen this online somewhere on a grainy ass photo that's got about 4 pixels on it. When's this coming in the shop? Like,
I remember the days of going to Underground or Greenbrier. Shout out to anybody there from Atlanta that know these places I'm calling out. And asking the Foot Locker employee or the Athlete's Foot employee, when does the new Jordan come out? When does the new Air Max come? It wasn't, I'm talking about before it was the Jordan 9 or the Jordan 10. It was just the new Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Before retros.
I used to go and there was a shop, I can't remember the name of it, it's really going to annoy me. Shepherd's Bush Market. And
bro, that's a big place. Yeah, I know that.
They would import them from the States because there weren't accounts that had them in the UK. That was where I got my original, not the original, because I wasn't there for them, the True Blue Jordan 3s from. Because they got them 2 days after they released in the States, because they had a shop out in America or something that they had a relationship with who'd get stock and ship it straight over here. What was the name of it? That's really going to bug me.
Is it like a resale shop in Shepherd's Bush?
It was it was basically a resale shop.
I know that shop. And
then I'd go to places. I was buying stuff from Bethnal Green, from DC UK, that were like custom Air Force Ones. They were putting Gucci. They were doing like the Dapper Dan, but over here, put Gucci on Air Force One swooshes, and like they weren't popular. It was because because I was going to America. I used to play ice hockey. I know it seems weird. I did it for a long time when I was like
a skater that played hockey.
I played for 20-something years, I think, give or take.
That's a good correlation, though. I mean, hockey players and skaters both got to be tough athletes.
I wouldn't say tough. It's more like brain dead, but no sense, no feeling. Don't care about pain.
No fear.
Yeah. That's a polite way of putting it. No fear. Stupid is another way of putting it. But yeah, so I was going out to America. I've got family in America. I'm diehard. Like, I'm a Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, Sixers fan until I die, because I've got family out there and I've been there more than anyone else. Okay. I played roller hockey in Disney World, Florida. So I was going a lot, like more than anyone else my age. I was really fortunate. But I was seeing stuff out there. Like, I went to New York when I was 12 for a tournament, and I went to Dr. J's. And like, that shop was insane to me, because it was what rappers were wearing in music videos, but in front of me in a shop. You didn't have that over here. Like, it didn't exist. And I was just like, what is this? Like, seeing academics tracksuits that, look, I was never going to wear, because the smallest size they were in was a medium, and you had to be about 6'4" wide as well as tall to wear them. Like,
I remember academics.
But I was seeing all that in there. I was like, this is another level of crazy to me. And I was going back, and like, the culture, that's when I saw sneakers first, was through rap videos and through the sort of the US side of it, which is why I started originally with Jordans. And then I was going to places like the shop in Shepherd's Bush that I really can't remember the name of, because I wanted what I was seeing in the music videos. And then that sort of crossed over to when I started skating and seeing that side of it and going, oh, hang on a minute, like, I'm wearing J's, Nike are making skate shoes as well. Like, I love Nike because of everything they've done that I've bought so far. I'm gonna follow them over to this side.
When did you start getting into skateboarding?
I started skating when I was like 12, 13. And that's when I was hanging around like town centres in Essex. My mum would drop me off at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, give me a bit of change for lunch and the payphone, and go, I'm picking you up at this spot at 7 o'clock in the evening. If you're not here, you're staying out all night, and I'll come pick you up tomorrow morning, because mobile phones didn't exist. Like, here's £2 to use the payphone if there's an absolute emergency. You've got the house phone number written down on a bit of paper in your pocket. Like, have fun. Don't get killed, basically. Like, but I wasn't skating Nikes then. It was all like Circa, S, Adio. I'm trying to think what else there was that I was skating back then.
So just as you're thinking, I'm going to say, just to conclude what we were just talking about, I feel like when StockX came out, this is where we started losing some of that heart and soul from our actual culture. I'm talking sneaker culture, because when you start putting a figure or a value on something, that's when you start to lose the heart and soul of what you actually love and you will respect, because all of a sudden it invites all of these other people to come in to say, oh yeah, that's got a value, and this is that value, and this is that value, and I'm gonna.
It's when the whole everyone would go, oh well, that's £350 resale. That's not that bad. And I'm like, when did that not become that bad? Like, that's
horrible.
That's horrible. All these shoes cost £35, £40 to manufacture. The shop's making 40, 50 quid on top of what they pay for them. Why is there another £200, £300 involved? Like, when did this happen, and how did it happen? Like, and why did it happen?
Bro, I got the Civilist Dunk is a grill sneaker for me.
Mm-hmm.
One of my, I got a handful of SBs that are in my grill rim. I only have one, and it's not an SB that most people give a damn about, which is the Wheat SB.
Okay, yeah.
I love, bro, from the time I saw it, and it was really the Wheat Air Force One that got me, but I'm not an Air Force One guy. I tried to get that Wheat Air Force One, it sold out. And then I saw the Wheat SB, and I was like, oh, that's even better. Because I like dunks. I can wear dunks.
It's a slimmer silhouette. The sole's not as high. It's right. It feels more wearable. Like,
it's more like a Jordan 1 Low. And I love Jordan 1 Low OG. OG. Not that retro trash with the wings logo.
With the weird tongue and the weird... Yeah, no, thank you.
Not the 23 on the tongue. Not the 23 on the tongue. Nike on the tongue, wings logo on the top of the heel. OG, big swoosh. But, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because we are an hour in. I want to say this before we get to topics. I've been holding this. Shout out to Anish again.
Oh,
big shout out to Anish.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're going to say. Here's what he told me. But yeah, go on, bro.
Stop snitching on me, Anish. Damn.
Snitches get stitches.
I'm currently, as we speak, waiting on the SB Low Supreme Darwins.
Oh, okay.
To hit my porch. I want them to hit the porch during the pod so I could flex on y'all. But
what color? What color?
Black.
See, I would out of all of them. I don't know if I'm wrong for this, but the Volt colorway they're the one for me. They're just so loud.
Oh.
The Volt colorway on them Darwins is nuts. It's a little bit much for me.
But I am
like loud sneakers, bro.
I am that loud guy. Yeah, I'm obnoxiously loud.
I'm gonna say just to cover the StockX angle. I remember when the CEO, StockX CEO, was actually doing a presentation in front of a whole lot of crowd, and he was wearing the black cement freeze. That's my earliest memory of StockX. I remember that moment.
Was his name Josh Luber or whatever his name was?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's not there anymore, is he? No. I'm pretty sure
he did an interview with Complex where he kind of he put himself in front of the firing squad, so to speak. I respect him as a businessman and as a sneakerhead, but separately.
Yeah,
because he did in fact monetize the love of sneakers.
And I do, in a weird way, I don't think we'd be where we are today with the amount of pairs we love getting retroed and stuff without the scene getting as big as it did with the resale being a part of that. So to some degree, it's a necessary evil.
Is it good though?
Yep.
I said that last week, necessary evil. Yeah. TJ asked me how I felt about, and I hate StockX, don't get me wrong, but I called StockX a necessary evil. By the way, I did manage to get my StockX account unlocked. I had to email them, but by the time I got it unlocked, I had already copped the Darwins from eBay. So
you were right. You probably paid less fees, so it's not
fuck
bad.
StockX. And I ain't, even though y'all unlocked my account, I'm still not buying nothing from y'all.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on quickly because we're going to go to our quick strikes in a bit. But there's a couple of things that we want to talk about. What's your preferred sneakers, like in terms of you love SB lows and stuff like that. We know that what other sneakers do you have a preference in skating?
I have
not even skating, just wearing,
just in general.
Like I said, anything Huarache related, I've got a real soft spot for. They were something big for me growing up. I used to wear a lot of them, so I will always go back to them. I think as well, I might be completely making this up, but where I was sort of going into East London as a young teenager, I'd see a lot of people wearing Huaraches, especially the highs with the strap.
The trainers.
And the Air Trainer Huaraches were massive. I loved how they looked, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a bit of me. So I was big into them, which is why I want to see them come back in more volume, definitely. MX 90s I'll always have a soft spot for. I've got if the infrared ever comes out, I will always buy it, whatever version, whether it's like...
Have you seen the Gore-Tex version?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's sitting. I'm surprised. You got the camo.
You got the camo.
They did. Yeah, I bought the duck camo infrared 90s. Me and my kid, that was her second pair of trainers. So she had the tiny little ones that at one point were hanging from my wing mirror of my car because they were small enough. So yeah, 90s, Huaraches. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really... Curveball.
Jordan. What's your favorite Jordan?
3. Always the 3.
Okay.
True Blue, if we're going colourway, has to be, for me, is one of the greatest shoes ever made.
The greatest.
It's up there with them. But that's just personal. That's not because I think it's the best shoe. That's just personal preference. The true,
that's respect. That's 1,000%
Jordan 3 is one of the shoes that really got me into sneakers. So that for me will always have a special place for me.
Do you have like a, because we know like, bro, like the other day the Futura dunks you posted on your feed, like, that's dope. That was really dope. But do you have like this association with like a regular dunk and an SB dunk? Do you have a preference? Like, would you actually?
I don't really wear sportswear dunk.
Okay.
Not and you know what? And that's not. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, they're beneath me or whatever. Like. I've got a couple of pairs.
No. Let me say this for you. Compared to SBs,
they're not as comfortable. They're really not as comfortable.
Dunks are trash. That's a fact. I'm sorry. My wife loves dunks, bro. I buy dunks all the time. I got like 10 pairs of regular dunks in my house. Only one of them are my size. But regular dunks compared to SBs is they not good.
There was a whole period, I want to say 2015, where there was the elite SB dunk low. Oscar used to skate them, iShod used to skate them, and they were skinny dunk lows. Still better than any of the sportswear ones because they were just more comfortable.
How do you feel about the Panda range?
I don't want to comment on that because I'll start swearing.
Yo, pandas everywhere.
How? Right.
And I thought they were extinct.
I'm going to say one thing, and it's not really hating on pandas, right? You've seen the Verdi leaks for the SB coming up, for the vesties, the pastel coloured, that look similar to the Grateful Dead's in the sense of they're furry. They're like a pastel.
I've seen that.
They look like an Easter colourway. They're like pale blue, pastel yellow, and look up Verdi SB Dunk Low if you can now. The Friends and Family is the same shoe. It's crazy like the Grateful Dead in the sense of it's furry and everything. It's a fucking panda. It's black and white. That's not a Friends and Family colourway. Like
I saw that.
I have no words. Like it's insane to me.
Bro, this is what we're talking about.
So
that's what we're talking about, bro. Like the Verdi.
Now look up search for the Friends and Family colourway, and then I'm going to show you both sides.
Live search, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is it not
swoosh?
There it is. What? No. That can't be. How? What? Who thought of that? Why?
Take it off the screen.
I'm ready.
Okay, now you've seen. So
wait, Benjy, y'all, you don't understand. We have a no P word policy on the pod. Okay,
I respect that.
TJ said it first. TJ said it first, so you cool. You said it one time. Please do not say the P word anymore on the pod.
Never.
We don't acknowledge the P word. It's black and white. Black and white is
black and white low
on a dunk. It's on a dunk. Stop.
If you can find it, right? So that Verdi low is pretty wild. The general release pair. Do the SB iShod 2 Verdi. Let's see if you can find that. Because to me, iShod 2 is one of the greatest and most underrated SBs that's come out in years. Because it's like old Air Max mixed with up-tempo, put in some amazing colorways.
You talk about this one, bro.
Yes. How much better does that shoe look than the Dunk? Like, that is, to me, that's a much better release.
Very clean.
Than the Verdi Dunk or the Friends and Family?
Both.
Really?
Yeah, that iShod to me is a shoe that should get way more press, respect, all the above than it's getting.
You ain't lost here. You fit, like I said, you fit right in here, bro. Because
we hyped
that iShod
more, bro.
We hyped that iShod too. Yes, we hyped that sneaker when I first saw it. bro. And forgive me, I'm telling y'all. I tell y'all all the time now. I'm a hypocrite. I'm not the same sneakerhead I was before. I don't buy everything that I praise like I used to.
Same.
But that eShard 2 Max,
unreal, unbelievable shoe.
I seen the reviews, bro. Ain't nobody had nothing bad to say about it.
Nope.
The colorway, you can question colorways all you want to because that's a style thing. But the sneaker itself, yes.
Yeah. Bro, we don't buy I even retracted on buying a lot of things this year. Like we don't buy everything like we used to.
Buy
right?
everything.
But it doesn't. I don't, bro. I only got one sneaker I'm buying this month. Like, let's be honest. Like
it's 1 month.
What's 1 month? Yeah, but
you bought 7 last month.
I didn't buy 7 last month. What are you talking about, bro? I actually even less than that. Even less than that. I've only bought 2 last month.
I'm watching you. I'm on your ass.
But I only got the Balvin to pick up this month. But so basically,
I've
got the Balvin. The guy said, "I'm sick of y'all."
Sorry. Hey, I got lucky. I didn't think I was going to win them. I somehow won, but
yeah. Same here. The same company, yeah.
Yeah.
I
also
thought y'all plugged in. Y'all be trying to act like y'all ain't plugged in.
I missed out on the one pair.
I'm gonna
explain them.
He missed out. He says, "You sitting there with a friends and family chunky dunky box behind you, sir. Talking about you missed out. Don't nobody want to hear that missed out business you talk about, man.
I'm gonna really piss you off. That box, 1 of 2.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Guess who else got Futura dunks coming?
I should hope so too.
This guy.
Good. Solid shoe.
Yeah.
Spare laces aren't the one. They're just purple.
No.
Keep them box fresh.
Them blue and purples, dog, them laces ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they'll be here. Watch out for the review.
You got
Before I forget,
SBs. We got SBs coming in. 2 pairs. Hey.
Before I forget, one shoe, I don't have any because none of them survived the test of time. If there's a shoe, I comment it on every post anyone ever says of which shoe should Nike retro next, which shoe should Nike bring back. Air Force 2s. That is the colorways they've got that they could bring back, like the highs and the lows. I had the Knicks highs. I bought them in Foot Locker on Times Square. White with blue and orange, they are insane. Nelly had the Louisville, the dirty pair, the all red with the yellow on. The Toronto Raptors pair, which were lows as well. There was a UNC low pair. Like, my love for SB2 is insane.
Didn't SB do? I mean, didn't Supreme do a little run?
SB have had a few Air Force 2s. They've had non-Supreme. Supreme had 3.
Yeah, they're the orange,
brown, orange,
teal,
yellow, and teal 4-pack. It's not a pack, but 4 colorways come out. There was a white and navy pair that was, and I've completely forgotten whose pair that was. Years before, there's been a couple of other pairs. The Air Force 2 is such an underrated silhouette, and that catalog that they can go back to, the colorways that they've got. I don't know if I'd be the only person buying them, but they need to bring them back.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got to give it that opportunity to actually live in the community.
Yeah, some of the crap that they've brought back, like, over them, blows my mind.
Right. Talking about crap.
Interesting segue.
Segway Kings. Segway Kings, boy.
Where's he going? Let's see.
Gas station sneakers. This is something that Q highlighted months ago about walking into a gas station and seeing and I've seen some Instagram posts recently as well, and I think Q sent me some as well about sneakers that you walk into a gas station and they're absolutely trash and they belong in the gas station. They should never come out commercially. They should just stay there and live there for people. What sneaker or item do you want to put in that gas station, bro?
I refer back to our previous conversation about a certain black and white Dunk Low.
The P-word station exclusive.
Yeah.
The BP exclusive P-words.
100%. In fact, they should put them in there, put petrol all over them and set them on fire.
Yes. Two flames with them.
Yeah.
And I understand why you said our Lord and Savior as your butt. He has come. The sneaker Lord and Savior.
There's trying to think what else.
We smoking P-word pack, ladies and gentlemen.
Dealer disruptors.
Oh,
never need to see a pair of them again in my life.
Oh, listen. You know what? That with the story with that was it's really funny because my girlfriend loves those. Right,
my niece too.
Yeah, the disruptors. But you know what?
I feel sorry for them.
But you know what was really funny? They never got a pair because of the stigma behind them, and there was like. Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna keep that fire burning to stop people buying them.
No, bro. No, Benjy. I had to spend my own money on a pair for my niece.
No,
I had to buy. No, so I used my wife as a conduit. Okay, I sent her the money and let her buy them on her computer. So the disruptor never touched my computer screen. The transaction. The transaction did not.
Your bank don't need to know you're buying anything from Fila.
It didn't go through my IP address. Okay.
Excellent.
Now hold on. The Fila Classic, the fitness, like I respect Fila. Like
they've got some alright shoes. They've just those disruptors with that sole.
Now you know we got music and everything. Fila for us in Atlanta is an acronym. Forever I Love Atlanta. And I came up with Fila's being a big thing. Grant Hill, the whole nine, basketball, Marbury, Stackhouse, all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I came up with Fila as a brand being big in the city. And then when Lil Jon and pop, it's a song. Y'all look it up. I'll play the song if I wasn't scared of copyright strikes.
Look, I think there's an era.
Lil Scrappy got a song called Forever I Love Atlanta, Fila. And the hook, they screaming throughout the hook, Forever I Love Atlanta.
Yeah. LL Cool J was like the face of Fila for years. Like,
back in the day in New York, Fila was it.
Yeah, they were the one. So I understand it. And there's certain things like, look, they had a. I'm not even going to say a moment. That's not doing it justice. Like in the 80s, their tennis stuff over here.
They had a run.
Another level. Yeah. But that shoe itself shouldn't exist.
No, not the Disruptor. No. Disruptor 2? I had to buy her a pair of Disruptor 2s.
When so nice back, they made it twice.
The retro Disruptors.
The two exist.
The remastered Disruptors.
How did a second one get?
The rest of them are Disruptors. You know what I'm talking
about? Oh my god.
No. With extra outsole. Yeah, extra outsole. My shout out.
What?
Shout out to Taylor because I just did her graduation. We just did her graduation party yesterday. I gotta do this right quick. Shout out to my niece Taylor. She got she going to Georgia Tech. Graduated from art school, over 3.5 GPA. Like, she her. My niece is her. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all please show some respect to the greatest around here. You know what I'm talking about? Because she gonna take over the world. For real. Not like how we do on the pod with jokes. She gonna take over. Shout out to Micah.
Just not wearing disruptors.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Micah. Shout out to Kenyatta. Shout out to what's my sister other friend? I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Shout out to the whole crew. Y'all know.
Yeah.
My sister. Shout out to my cousin Kyrie and Candace. Everybody that looked out said the DJ was dope too. All that. But my niece, she loved K-pop. So the Disruptor 2s. The Converse with the stupid soul.
Yeah.
Now don't get it twisted. She's a Jordan girl too. She loved Foles. And let me say this: my niece was on Foles 3 years ago.
Before
everybody got on Foles,
yeah.
She was on Foles. She seen the wave coming because she here with it. You know what I mean? She an art student. She know where going. She can sing, dance, all that. But yeah, man, them chunky, the big stupid sole shoes. She wanted all of them, bro.
Yeah. Lucky she didn't want lucky she didn't want the Balenciaga Triple S. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Nah, she ain't that type of kid. She ain't that type.
Yeah. By the way,
same shoe, just 85 times the price.
Yeah, exactly. Benjy, I'm going to say this to you. You know the acronym for Adidas, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
like the actual
I dream about sex.
The actual.
For us, it was every day I dream about sex.
Nah, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say what we're gonna say. I'll tell you after the podcast, bro.
Say it. No, say it. We'll bleep it out.
Go on, Benjy. You can say
No. That's all you. You say it.
What? Y'all scared to cuss on the pod, man? Come on, man. We way past 10 minutes.
I know. It was used to be after a dinner. I did a shit.
Sound about right to me.
Not an inaccurate statement.
Not at the moment. But last little segment for you, bro.
Here we go.
Cool. We got loose shoes or dump. Basically, we're gonna give you. Well, there's two subjects. We're gonna give you a loose shoes or dump means you lose a sneaker and you give it to everybody else. You choose a sneaker which you get it and everybody else gets it. You dump a sneaker out of existence. So basically, it never existed. So lose shoes or dump. We're gonna start with what we normally start with actual guests. Collaborations, GRs or OGs. Loose shoes or dump.
OGs have got OGs have got to stay because without them you haven't got anything else.
Yeah. So we're losing.
Hold on. Let's hear the logic. Go. They got to stay, but we don't know how they stay.
See, I don't know if I'm going to be weird for saying this, but I'm going to dump collabs.
I knew it.
Because they're the least important when it comes to any silhouette.
Yo, I think the donkey behind you, bro.
Oh, no, wait.
But
did you hear what he said? He said they're the least important.
Yeah, I agree.
GRs are for everybody.
So you lose that.
They are.
So yeah, they lose GRs, and OGs choose.
Okay,
yes.
that's a good shout. That's a good
yes,
shout.
because GRs are for everybody, and OGs are for OGs.
I'm not for 1 second saying I am, but
no. Let's look at what he did now, TJ.
Yeah,
because we're looking at a primary SB guy.
Yeah.
Most of his SBs is like half and half collab GR.
Yeah.
SB do a lot of SB stuff.
Yeah.
SB is not collabing with everybody. Sometimes they do something crazy. Every time they do something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I would argue that there's more SBs I prefer that aren't
OG
collabs that are just an SB than
so
collab.
SB, Nike SB is a brand. It's not a collaborator unless we talking about a Jordan 1 or a Darwin or Trainer 1.
SB is a subsidiary of Nike. It's a brand in and of itself, as is Jordan.
So even are the ones and the Darwins and the SB other silhouettes, like the non-SB dunks, are those collaborations with SB?
If it's
and
just
Nike?
an SB, I would argue no.
Is the SB Trainer 1 a collaboration?
No, because that's just a Nike. That's a Nike shoe that's been tweaked for skateboarding.
I would think
it's been put with a different side.
But I would think a collaboration is a collaboration outside your family in terms of somebody coming in and doing a collaboration.
If it's
like my ear.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's a Supreme Air Trainer 1 SB, that's a collab. If it's just an SB Air Trainer 1, that's not a collab in my eyes. Because that shoe has been designed by the team internally at SB with no outside.
So I can't have my Darwin.
The Darwin's a collab. Yeah, that's a Supreme Darwin. That's
right.
All my Futuras.
One more for you, bro.
They're not coming.
Right.
Yeah, cancel shipments.
Cancel shipments. All right, cool. I've got one more for you, bro. SB Lowe's Huarache trainers, A trainers, or the Air Max 90.
Don't know. All day.
Right.
That was the easiest question you could have asked.
You got your ass, didn't you? Got your ass, didn't you?
That's my initial thought. That's my gut reaction. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Were you dumping so, bro?
90s or trainers?
Huarache.
And see, that's a lot harder.
I knew you was gonna go SP. I knew you was gonna choose SP straight away, bro.
That's the easiest bit. What am I gonna dump? Oh,
Do you want to see Huarache trainers on feet more than you?
Yeah, that's the way I'm.
90s.
Sort of how I'm thinking about it is what would I?
Because you can't have them.
I can admire from afar though.
Yeah. This is an art question. Artistically, which one do you like better?
When you say Huarache, we count in all styles.
Huarache trainer 1. See-through strap. Nike on the top of the strap.
I'm going to have to choose them.
Wore them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to choose it. Yeah.
Bow nose. Loose shoes or dump. Bow nose, loose shoes or dump. Yeah.
Sorry, lose Huarache trainer.
No, Air Max 90s. The Air Max 90s out of here. I don't like 90s anyway.
No, see, the only way I'm justifying it in my head is because 90s are just. There are some amazing colorways, and there's some. The story behind them is incredible, but there's been so many bad ones that I'm just like, it can go.
You can go. Well,
there's not a lot of 90s that are coveted.
Yeah.
And there's only so many ways you can do that shoe well because it's a limited. If we're talking from a design standpoint, I think you're limited with what you can do with the shoe.
It's a lot of pieces.
The Huarache, everybody can make that look different, I think.
It's a lot of pieces on the 90.
Mm-hmm.
Nike actually gonna give you the freedom. I feel like I could do some things with the 90. Nike ID won't give me the freedom, and I ain't got.
If you could give me the unlimited choice of colors, I mean, I always do it. I will always go back to if I could design anything on. It's not called ID anymore, is it? Nike by You, whatever they call it.
Nike by You.
ID.
Yeah, it's ID. I've got a pair of ID samples. You remember in Nike Town they had all the grey silhouettes of every shoe around the wall a long time ago. I think all Nike stores had them that had an ID department. So you'd have on display they had just completely greyed out shoes just on all around the store. At one point when Nike Town was this is a complete side story, they were shifting all those pairs because they were changing the way they displayed them. Staff could buy them. I think it was £20 a pair. I've got a pair of MX90s that are samples and they're just completely grey and they were just used for display for ID.
What? You just bought one?
I think from memory we was only allowed to buy one pair each because there weren't that many pairs in the store. The ID department staff got first dibs and then everyone else got something after. But yeah, what I was going to say is if I could design any colourway in ID, I always go back to I would do a South Beach colourway because it suits every shoe.
Yeah, South Beach is a beautiful colourway.
On the 90?
I'd do it on anything, I think. If I had unlimited control, that would be my first. Like the first thing.
Same thing about black metallic. That's my favorite colorway. So
what color?
Black metallic, blue, ice blue.
Yeah,
black metallic, all triple black, silver tongue, red accents, ice bottom. I could do that on any silhouette in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like me in South Beach. I look at it.
If I could do it on a Jordan 1, I could do it on any silhouette.
And do you know what? You know what? The shoe that made me go South Beach works on any colorway is when they did I don't even know if they were just a GS colorway, but the Spizike, and it was black with with the purple, with the pinky color and the teal, and I'm pretty sure it was just a GS colorway. That was like the black version of South Beach colorway, and I saw it on that, and I was like, you can do this on any shoe, like without fail. If it works on the Spizike and makes me go, yeah, the Spizike looks unreal, then it will work on anything.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. All right, cool. Let's move on to the first quick strikes, bro. And we're gonna obviously Benjy just stay on and just interact. We perfect for you because you're gonna enjoy it.
South Beach Spizike, yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do this real quick, y'all. TJ.
Yep.
You're gonna like this.
Tell me that is not a hard colorway on a Spizike.
Bro, I've been checking Spizikes out for a good 5 years now. I want them to re-retro. I don't like the lows. I want the normal variation.
That shoe itself.
You want unbelievable. The vibe high.
There was a pack. Were they a pack? It was a Knicks pack of Spizikes. I think they were for Mellow, and they did two colorways. They did like blue with orange hits and then orange with blue hits. And I was that guy that got both of them and was wearing one of each shoe.
What?
I do that. I do that all the time. People don't like me when I do that either because I wear the one red suede, one Jordan 5s, red and blue suede, and call it. Yeah, bro.
These were like identical. They were like flipped colorways, so they kind of worked in a sense of they were polar opposites. So the blue was where the orange was, and vice versa.
Yeah. They also, that's before they started doing the whole what do you call it? What the range where you start to do different colors of sneakers like they did with the Jordan 5. What the 5s where you had one red, one yellow.
Oh, these were like 2010, 2011. I want to say. I might be wrong. I remember.
I'm just gonna throw some random Spizikes on the screen just to give
underrated shoe, man. Like they really are.
Spizike high some love.
I'm glad you're in the same vein as me, bro, because I want them to retro the OG variations, do the right things. I want I'm looking at them on eBay and I'm like, these are 2012. I can't get them because they'll just blow out on me.
You can't wear them. Like I've got none of. I had 8, 9 different colorways of Spizike, and they're all gone. Like long gone. I think most of them would have gone into a charity bid, and I feel sorry for whoever got them because those soles will blow out in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. There's so many awesome colorways to that. I just don't know why they don't re-retro them because a lot of people will jump on them. Like
I don't think they won't have that hit that they can warrant the cost of putting them back into production again because they would end up in outlets because they won't sell out.
The Spizike is a lot.
Yeah. But
it's a lot that go into putting that sneaker together. It's a lot of different elements.
I can imagine that when that went out of production, it's not cheap to get the means and the facilities to get that back into production.
I know what you mean. I saw the Spizike Bordeaux on eBay and somebody was selling it for like 400 or 500. And the inner side of me, the inner beast of me was like, just get it. Just get it. No. And my brain was telling me, you ain't going to wear it because it'll blow out on you. You won't be able to wear it. And
what? But you could soul swap them.
You could, but
it's a Jordan 3 sole, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then that involves you then spending out on the right colorway Jordan 3, which if it hasn't released in the last couple of years, we'll have the same problem anyway.
Come on, bro. You can't tell me that's not hard, bro. Nobody in this world can tell me that's not a dope.
No, that's one of the pairs I had.
It was probably the best cut. This my, and I'm not a Spizike guy, but that's crazy.
There's 5 or 6 colors that I think would convert anybody, like just because they work.
They did the white cement, they've just done so many good. And when you talk about hybrid sneakers,
you don't even see that.
I don't like hybrid shoes for the most part, but like some of the fusion stuff's terrible. But it's like some of the fusion stuff works. Don't get me wrong. It's a solid 40-60. But yeah, the Spizike for me, you're combining some of the best J's. So like,
yeah,
I don't think it can go wrong.
I saw some MVPs on feet the other day. It's sad.
And I might be wrong for it, but like I do like the 312, like that the 312 to
Listen,
me.
the Midnight Navy 312. I don't want to hear nothing. That's a dope sneaker.
Yeah, like it looks alright. Yeah, I'll give you that.
No, the Midnight Navy, bro. I don't give. Whatever.
I hated on that shoe when I first saw it.
Let's move on to our first quick strike then. Right, cool. Officially.
Sorry, I need to stop talking.
we go. No. You good, bro? You good? This is what happens when we have good episodes. We talk too much.
Right,
the
cool.
Futura Dunk is here. Futura dropped. I got the W. Obviously, Benjy got a W. But that's. Hold on.
That's what we're talking about. That's a beautiful sneaker.
The only question I had about this sneaker, I'm sorry, TJ, was
did you get a W
is
on
the
retail,
pattern
or?
Is the pattern repeated?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay.
Every pair, it's not unique in any way.
And you got the retail W, right?
Yeah. The only thing that's different on them is the placement on different sizes. So they'll look slightly different in a really big size compared to mine. Especially on the other pair that's got the marking on the outside. And I think that bit moves on some pairs, up, down, whatever. But
Benjy, I think your chunky donkey ice cream van's outside, bro.
Did you just hear that? Yeah. You're lucky my kid's not here. If she was here, I'd have had to mute everything because she will run to that door, open the door, and run out to the ice cream van. He's parked outside my house because he knows that I'll go and spend about £15 in 2 minutes. But
he owe you.
I'm safe. She's not here, so I'm saving money.
But yeah, the Futura one's not well, we're looking at that, but there was a friends and family exclusive this week, and they did you have to be on the EQL raffle to actually get the friends and family variation, and I think somebody called Joseph won the friends and family variation. It was one of basically they gave one lucky winner a raffle entry and. They copped. What do you reckon, bro?
Man, damn, Joseph. I got my W from Futura Labs. I wanted that shoe.
I don't care about Joseph. The guy who won him was commenting on one of the SB Facebook groups I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah,
I hate him.
If it was him, it made me feel better seeing that he was a legit SB head. Like,
that won it.
He wasn't some guy that entered to go and flip him for stupid amount of money. Like he claims he's keeping them, so
I can flip it.
Honestly, the F&F pair is a better colorway. Like orange is my color. So
I was about to ask you that question. So you prefer the friends and family variation than the actual blue?
I don't always say that, and I'm not one of them that always goes, "Oh, the sample should have released. The sample's better than the release pair." Like no. The release pair released for a reason.
Yeah, but we're lucky with a Verdi because we're getting a Verdi that's better than the
friends and family. Exactly. So that shoe proves my point. But yeah, friends and family, they're nice. The guy's lucky guy.
Yeah. But
shout out to Futura, man. He's looking.
Yeah, there's a bit of salt thrown there. There's a bit of salt thrown from Q. Moving on to the next.
Salt, man. Shout out Futura. I'm glad I got the W from the actual site. You know what I mean? Because I probably wasn't gonna try on sneakers, but I had to try it on Futura, and I actually got this is a miraculous W in my opinion because I didn't try it for every SB dunk low that I liked, and this is only the second one I done got in like 6 years. So
that's just so crazy to me. But it shouldn't be.
I'm not
like
a skater. It's okay.
You don't deserve them because you're not skating them.
Exactly.
All right, cool. Next quick strike. We're gonna move on to Jordan 4s. Basically, looks like we're getting the Jordan 4 RM. I want to get your thoughts on it. I want to get Benjy your thoughts, and I want to get Q's, bro. I'm gonna say what
I want to hear yours too first.
Okay, cool. When I said about a year ago or so on the podcast, Jordan 4 reminds me of an Air Max 1. This Jordan RM reminds me of an Air Max 1. That's all I'm gonna say, and not a good variation either, if I'm honest.
So you came here to pull punches.
Yeah.
Tell you how it is.
You came on the Shoot Dog Podcast, episode 117, to pull punches about the Jordan 4 Low RM. That's what you do. That's what you came for.
Go on, you swing. Go, bro, you swing.
This is horrible. The Jordan 4 Low RM, not the Bike Air version.
Yeah.
But this P-word version, this what we saw on the mock-up, and I didn't believe the mock-up. I didn't want to believe the mock-up because mock-ups are often false. This looks like the Jordan 4 Osiris.
Do you know what?
This is the Jordan 4 Airwalk.
Have you? That's not the worst one, bro. You haven't even shown the worst one. This is horrible,
bro. Oh my!
That pair, I commented on someone who posted them. I said it looks like when a high-end fashion house try and design a skate shoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
And anybody
I
that's
say
going to
try
say
because they didn't succeed.
They did not succeed.
Anybody that says that that's their sneaker of the year.
Yeah. I don't judge. I say I don't judge. I laid into the Freeler Disruptor. I do judge. But
no, we judging.
People can wear what they want, and I won't question it because you like what you like, and that's absolutely fine.
Man,
but
if you like the shape of this,
there's exceptions to that rule, and that is one of them. Like,
if you like the shape of this, you better own a skateboard that you use on a daily basis.
Why did they take the wings off the 4s for the RM?
Nah, damn all that taking the wings off. Look at the bro. It look like this a clown shoe, dog. Like, look at the toe, bro. Look at the front of that sneaker, bro. Look, when you look at the front of that sneaker, it look like you can kick God and not feel no pain. Like, come on, bro. And then this suede, you want me to skate on white suede? You want me to ride my bike hard? Because Nigel ride hard. Pause. You want me to ride my bike with white suede on the top? Stop. The colorways, first of all, no. Back up.
Nigel's pair, the only pair I've seen that I looked at and went, yeah, they're all right. Like,
they slim. They look slim. This look like they put all the cushion available in this sneakers, bro. They put every bit of cushion they could possibly fit in the front of this sneaker, and they ain't put none in the back except on the heel, bro. Come on, man. I need to see somebody put their foot in this before
you even make you. Yeah, there's a couple of us Jordan 4s coming out next year. I think we're getting a mauve or a grey variation of a rare air.
Nigel better put his foot in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the only pair I care about next year are the SB4s that are coming out.
Yeah. But the SB4 is coming out. We talked about that last week. I think that's going to be another dope sneaker that comes out. The navy on that.
But Bike Air is a SB. Let's be clear.
Is it, or is he? Because he's a Jordan brand athlete. So
yeah. But Bike Air is okay.
What opinion variation that we've seen?
In my opinion, trash. In my opinion, if you ride a bike like Nigel rides his bike, or like a BMX athlete or a mountain bike athlete would ride their bike, a street bike athlete. This is to me, it sounds the same as a skater.
I've always wondered why he's on. Not wondered why he's on Jordan brand, but like
he's doing Nike stuff though.
Yeah, but he would fit. No, but then not that he'd fit with SB because he's not a skater and it's skate specific. I get that, but like, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I wear the 4 SBs, which are a Jordan skate shoe, and it's an SB. But yeah, what Jordan? I'm trying to say like what Jordans does he ride his bike in? But he rides his bike in all of them because we've seen it. So like
1s, 4s.
Yeah, I don't question anything Nigel Sylvester does because he does it like no one else.
It's Nigel.
Who am I to say?
But these P word colorways, they're not doing it.
Just on the fours quickly as well. We talked about the rare airs. I want a tall yellow rare airs. That they need to stop doing laser 4 rare airs and grey rare airs because that's been speculated to come out next year. I just want the rare airs, the yellow tall yellow rare airs to come out, to be honest. And then they've got another variation which is this, and I don't know how people. The Paris 4s. I don't know how people have looked at that Paris 4 and compared it to the Course 4.
Because that's what the culture does. It's going to always so we represent...
Let me just quickly say this, bro.
Go ahead.
I think that looks more like the Neon 95 4 without the hints of the actual neon on that sneaker.
Okay, so let's go through it. The neons I considered. Obviously the cause you have to consider. The cool gray you have to consider.
Yeah.
Also the recent craft you have to consider when you're looking at these Paris Olympic 4s. Because they're all better than majority grade 4s. All better, you say?
Yeah.
I don't hate the Paris Olympic 4. I'm not gonna say what everybody else is gonna say. Hopefully, y'all know what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst.
Go on.
I commented on Soul Supply's post on them, and I said these are as grey and dull as Paris itself, and that was Hey, and I'm going to the skate finals in Paris to the Olympics, but
you need to vlog that, bro.
They're not for me.
Nah.
They're not for me either. I think they're cool. No pun intended.
They're alright.
The choice is for me is I got two cool grey 4s. Do I need that variation of the Paris 4s? No.
Don't need any of them.
No.
They need to be customized.
Just the SP 4s. Just the SP 4s, please.
Yeah, they need to be customized.
Do you know what? If before you change the topic on 4s, there's one pair of 4s doesn't need re-releasing, but they need to do a version again, and I think that's the 3 Lab 4s because they were they were special. And
think so?
But
that's a hot take.
Yeah, but you got a better box. They were quality, like actual.
That's a hot take. The whole Lab series is severely underrated. I'm partially to underrated. The 3 Lab 5s. I got the
3 Lab 5s. Yeah, the black ones are insane.
That's the only pair. I mean, the aqua pair was dope, but I got the black ones because I'm a black metallic guy.
It's really funny. It's just on that. It's really funny that we actually look at old sneakers and old retros when we talk about innovation, and we're thinking how well they did it. Like right in this podcast, bro. We're talking about Spearzikes, how they're awesome, or we think there's really good colorways. 3 Labs, the labs. We're talking about how underrated it was. Like why?
We're all hypocrites because we're all saying we want Nike to innovate, and then every pair we've said that we want Nike to bring out are pairs that aren't innovation.
But we're not really hypocrites. It's the fact that those ventures that they did back in the day hit more for us because we don't see it right this moment in time. I mean, that's not being a hypocrite. That's being, whoa, you did something back then. Why aren't you doing something back right now?
And it's because they haven't innovated since then. So we're saying nothing you have said that you are doing that's innovative is as good as what's come in the past. So
y'all both right. Y'all both right because look at the remastered 4s, right? Look at although we still have quality issues, right? Ain't no more big booty jump, man. we can look at that. We can look at that as a
that's a win. That's a win.
Right. That's a win. So like with certain pairs, better materials, release processes, the climate change in the culture. Like we have our small wins, but we're gonna always focus on the things that we don't like to try to induce improvement.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But it's all about.
But we still here. We still here.
Yeah,
like, we're not leaving. We're not complaining and leaving.
Yeah, but
and we still spending money.
But the difference is we're starting to be more selective, and the main difference is we're looking at the Jordan RM. Jordan 4 RM and criticizing it. We're looking at the Air Max Scorpion and criticizing it. We're looking at all these silhouettes and colorways that they're releasing and we're criticizing it. When in reality is if they re-engineered what they did back in the day. The only one I really think the SB4 is a hit. Like it's always going to be a hit. It's always going to be a hit for the SB guys. It's always going to be a hit for the Jordan 4 guys. Something like the Pegasus Premium that we looked at that's coming out next year. That's always going to be a hit. That's a sneaker that's been innovative, very, very forward thinking as well, which I think is awesome. But we have more criticism with what we're seeing, and maybe we're just old heads. Maybe we just basically at our age we're thinking about retros that we did, but most of us
we're them guys that go back in my day things were way better.
yeah, exactly. But maybe there's
they really weren't.
They weren't. But maybe there's still some truth to that. So
it's the designs, bro. These designs that we covet, they will never die. We want them in the colors that we want them in, and we collectively decide what's cool and what's not. Yeah. That's what the culture is. The brand, whether the brands are always clued into it or not, or whether they can keep up or switch up fast enough to keep up with us, because we don't know sometimes. We influence each other in that way. You know what I'm saying? But what's tried and true will always remain. The silhouettes that made the culture will always be of and for the culture. They just got to do it in the way that we like. You know what I'm saying? And what do we like? We don't know.
Don't ask us.
No.
We don't know till they make it.
Tell them what we don't like and what we do.
Yeah, because we say we want it, but sometimes when they make it, bro, people complain about OG cuts. What? Yeah. Guess what? I like the Jordan 4 with a square toe. I don't like the flat toe.
A lot of people forget that a lot of these, like not all the time, but these shoes were designed on old technology a long time ago based on old theory. Some of these changes have nothing to do with we're trying to move away from the OG shoe. It's an improvement in quality and comfort. Like it's done for a reason. Not always, but sometimes. Like
go stupid. It's not gonna be the same.
I want a pair of Dunks that's exactly the same as the first ever pair that came out. I want a pair of Air Forces that are exactly the same. What, you want a really uncomfortable shoe that's made with no technology in it? Like, no, you don't.
Then you're gonna clown us.
And see, this is where I see the SB4 as being what actual Kobe says. It's a pro variation of the Jordan 4. It's way more comfortable. It's way more wearable, and it's not going to hurt you as much. And that's a proven fact. So
it's the most comfortable pair of 4s I've ever owned, like without question.
I would say the reimagined Jordan 4 Black Cement is up there with that because I've worn both and I feel that they are similar in comfortability. But I would say they're doing everything, and then we will just complain, it's not. But everybody still forgets that when Michael Jordan wore his actual Jordan 1s again in a game 10 years later, he bled. Like you if you want that, that's fine. They'll give you that, but don't complain when it's uncomfortable.
So when I worked at Nike, I don't know if this is I know this is known, but I don't know how much people care. But football boots, perfect example. A lot of the top players, so Ronaldo, his boot was like 200 and something pounds retail. The boot that you're buying for that much money that they're claiming is the pair he wears isn't. He was wearing the Ronaldo upper with a Tiempo sole on it, because it was a better sole and more comfortable for him. But they wouldn't produce them because they designed this mercurial around his foot and sold it. So what the athletes are actually wearing isn't even what we're buying and wearing ourselves. Like,
and to add to that, most of the NBA athletes have their own like in an insole. So
yeah, and the shoes are like for the bigger contracted players. They're not made in like they don't go. Oh, here's a size 9. Like they're like the last is their foot. So that's made like essentially made to measure. Like
yeah, exactly.
So
it's not a 13. It might be a 13.3.
Yeah, it's a 12.75. Like
it's exact.
Yeah, it's made so that it's made so they don't blow out when they're wearing them. Like,
Shout out Zion.
Yeah,
shout out Zion. No shade on Zion.
But the thing is, like, you got to remember, these athletes are prime athletes. They've got millions invested in them. They will go on their actual specialized machines, walking machines, treads. They will design that sneaker especially for the athlete. And what you get is a substantially image of what they get.
Yeah, they go through the whole Ivan Drago treatment. Like
exactly. Poppy with steroids.
They can
ain't talking about
make that shoe for that athlete and spend. They can spend £2,000 on one pair for one athlete that gets worn once for a game because
they're making way more than that often.
They're making so much more mass producing a cheaper version that's still really expensive for the general public. So
exactly,
even the cheap ones.
There's a takedown models for a reason. You get 4
Zion's
versions of
cost, what? They was 130, 140, something like that.
KD's
120. Kyrie's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ant-Man's going. They 120.
Mm-hmm. Let's do our last quick strike. We ain't gonna get time to do Yeezy backdooring their sneakers because we won't talk about that. We might talk about that next week. But yes, last quick strike.
Just a little jokes. Just a little jokes to end before we do the favorite part. Shoe surgeon, bro. I'm. Listen, man. I get it. Shoe surgeon does great work. But when he linked with these brands, dog,
that's something.
Bro,
I don't know what that something is, but it's something.
Bro. Listen, it's Eggo. Shoe surgeon got a campaign going with Eggo.
Why did they look like them Chanel ski boots?
Shout out to him getting his Take off, Benjy. Take off.
Go on, bro. The platform is yours, bro.
No, I'm sorry. Like, in a weird way, they're kind of cool, but like, no, nobody asked for those.
So this is a yes but no, yes but no, yes but no, thank you.
Yeah, like did Eggo ask for them? Like,
bro, I feel like, come on, man. Shoe surgeon gave them. What is this, bro? I would not be satisfied with this, bro.
He's done some incredible shoes, like
incredible. This is not incredible.
No,
this is incredibly bad.
Are we saying that the shoe surgeon sold his soul to Eggos?
Oh my god, I ain't saying all that. But this ain't it. This ain't it right
now.
Is this the case of Eggo went to him like?
Yeah,
they had a design and said, "Do this for us."
No. They went to him and said, "You the guy that makes shoes for companies, so make us a shoe." And he gave them Eggo with some
Chanel
shoes.
ski boot.
Eggo Chanel ski boot.
This is. And the brown one, I don't even want to show y'all the brown one because I want everybody
this is definitely
to
a scenario where you.
Inside.
This is definitely a scenario where you're walking on eggshells.
Eggo shells. You're walking on Eggo
shells. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna mention quickly. Allegedly, there's a rumor. This is not a quick strike. Allegedly,
discount topics. Discount topics. Hit the button.
No, we do the discount at the end. Well, I'll mention it at the end. Don't worry.
No.
So
okay.
No, we mentioned it at the end. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Bro. It's that time. Let's go.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion. I'm glad the intro is long enough because it allows me to make notes and put this damn wig on. But yeah, welcome back to...
Bro, my screen froze and everything. I'm trying to figure out what was going on. Like,
Welcome back to Sneaker Court.
difficulties.
Exactly, technical difficulties. Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. And we got a special guest today with Benjy. Bro, what have you got for us today? Because we're going to take it to court.
How do I...
Choose your words wisely, Benjy. Do not do it to yourself.
I don't know how to word it to make it make sense, but the thing I've been ranting about the last 2-3 weeks more than anything is people moaning about skate shops looking after their regulars and saying how unfair it is. And I want all of them to shut the hell up.
Facts.
Like, I don't see how a small independent shop that doesn't rely on the sales of these shoes to keep their doors open looks after the people that keep their doors open. Like, some of these shops get 25, 30 pairs of a dunk once every 2-3 months. They make, let's call it £45-50 a shoe. It's a few £1,000s. You think that's winning them the lottery and paying their bills for the year? Like, it ain't doing anything. It's not touching the sides. So when I see hundreds, if not thousands of comments, and this applies to the entire planet, not even just the UK, moaning about skate shops, saying, oh, they backdoor all their shoes. I don't even see it as backdooring. Like,
It's not.
It's a customer loyalty program. Let's call it that.
Yep. We know, bro.
And I think the big chains do it. There aren't skate shops with every shoe. Like, it happens everywhere. Business is built on relationships from the dawn of time. People started trading women for land before we even existed. How can you moan about beneficial relationships for footwear that isn't even a necessity in life? Like, honestly, just get over yourselves.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I would. It's basically what pays your bills, and that's where it comes down to, and that's where the loyalty plan's created. And if you are consistently a skateboarder and you buy not only sneakers, buy the accessories, the skateboards.
Not even if you're not. Even if you're a skater, if you go into these shops and you're dropping a couple of £100 on clothes where the markup is better, that they're making some money on every month without fail, and you go, oh, I'd really like that shoe, and they go, yeah, look, do you know what? We've got you. That's how it should be. Like, if you're a guy that's never set foot in this shop, never commented on their Instagram, never shared one of their posts, never acknowledged they exist, and then a shoe suddenly comes out that you've decided is worth more than what you're going to pay for it, and you go, I need this shoe, they should sort me out a pair, I've never won a pair from them. Well, no, one, you've never bloody entered, and two, you've never spent a penny with them. Like, why?
You know what this is?
Yeah.
It's the seeds that you sow that will grow, and that's what it's all about, and that's where the loyalty plan comes. But on that, bro, guilty. What's your judgment, bro?
Anyone that has anything negative to say about a skate shop ever, guilty.
May the gate that is kept in front of these SBs be slammed in your door every time a hype SB comes out.
Fort Knox style.
And double chain, double locked, and double whipped. That's all I'm saying, bro.
100%.
Okay, and you got any more, bro?
Nah, I got that off my chest. I feel like a new person.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
That was you know what? Every time we get a guest on, they always laugh at when we put a wig on and Q puts his
it's so
belly
funny.
on.
Nah, you was ready though. A lot of the guests. And this ain't no shade on none of the past guests, but you had a case. Not everybody has a case, because I understand the pressure with calling out something that you don't like in the culture.
Yeah, I'm gonna get called a massive
we do it on a
hypocrite.
weekly. No.
Because I'm the first to admit, like, I've benefited from it in the past in more ways than one. I've got friends that own skate shops. Like,
That's what makes it.
something-
But that's what makes it better, because you actually understand why it is how it is.
I've seen especially of one shop in the past. I've essentially seen their books. I've seen what they take. I've seen where they make money. I've seen how it works.
Benjy,
So,
I wanted the Civilist dunks, lows. I wanted the Civilist. I wanted the muslin lows, the ones with the red midsole.
Muslin Low is one of the most underrated and greatest SBs to come out in the last.
We call
5
in
years.
Atlanta. We call it the Hennessy dunk.
Yeah, it's what I've called them, the Hennessy's, and then you had the cognacs and you had the Alizés as well. Yeah.
Okay, so those strawberry cough is my favorite dunk high. Not even SB, just dunk high. The best dunk high to ever be created is the strawberry cough. And it's one more. Not even the Chunky Dunky. The Chunky Dunky too, but that's you a little bit too extra for me.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what the other. It's another dunk low.
Strange Love, Sean Clivers.
I can't remember right now. Forgive me.
Big Pez.
No. Don't worry about it.
Shall we do some discounts, bro?
Yeah, I got some discount. I got a bunch of discounts actually. WNBA Jordan 3 Desert Camo.
Oh, I saw that. Beautiful.
I really like them.
Yeah, so do I.
It's
July
a WNBA
13th.
collab.
July
I don't know
13th.
why it's the WNBA collab, because what's Desert Camo got to do with the WNBA?
It's a good question.
They did there's a women's exclusive that with the fours. I thought who's a lady that did that?
I was going to make a horrible joke about
Melody?
the WNBA. It's
Melody
camo
Asani.
because everyone who
Melody
watches
Asani,
it. But
The Melody Asani Camo 4 is friends and family, military only.
And
That's
this is
one
why
of
they
the-
did the
okay, that makes sense.
That's a top. Bruh.
They need to release
As far as friends, no. As far as friends and family sneakers are concerned, that Melody Asani 4 military camo. Look it up. That's all I'm gonna
I
tell
don't know
you.
if
Look it up.
DMX ever wore Jordans, but if he did, I feel like that 3 would be something he would have been all over.
Yeah. That's a dope.
He did like desert camo.
Yeah, very dope sneaker. I don't know if it's gonna get released exclusively to the public or if it's just gonna be a.
No, it's coming out. The WNBA version is coming out.
I'm definitely on that.
Yeah, that's it.
We mentioned the Paris 4 already. If y'all like those, Shredder Ninja Turtle Adidas shell toe.
Ooh.
I really like them.
What's your thoughts on them, TJ?
I think they're doing something nice with the pack in terms of bringing Teenage Mutant Mutant Ninja Turtles. They actually brought the Shredders. They actually brought the
There's the Master Splinter as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think they should have put Splinter's logo on the Splinter shoe instead of the turtle shell.
Yeah.
Shredder got his logo. I think they should have. But that's the only flaw I see in the pack. I like the pack. The Shredder pair.
Packaging, coming with a comic, all that stuff. I think.
I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
The turtle. The turtle pair is the best pair out of the 3. I go turtle.
Are they doing 3 more for the other turtles? or is that
No. It's
it was
just
just
the
that
OG
covers-
comic where they all had red bandanas.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains why it's got the names of the artists in the logo of everything. Yeah.
And
okay.
you know,
So I'll go Turtle, Shredder, Splinter. 1, 2, 3.
And you know what they're also doing? They're also making the Ronin version of the Turtles based off this, because there's a thing where there's a series of that events where all the turtles die and there's only one turtle's left, and then
Raph, I think Raph was the last turtle.
I don't know who it is, but
Or was it
basically
Leo?
you don't know. But he's got all the weapons. He's got everybody's weapons.
Right. I think it was
So
Raph.
so you don't really know who it is. I don't know who it is.
Because Raph was the one.
Michelangelo was Ronin became Ronin in the comics. I
He
think.
was?
Yeah, I think so.
I would think it would be Raph because he's the gangsters of all the 4 turtles.
Yeah, I always used to like Raphael, if I'm honest.
No, Raph got problems, bro. It's okay.
Right, next discount, bro.
Jordan 1 bread prototype with the
with the logo on the Jordan
instead of the Wings logo.
Yeah.
So it's going to auction. It's starting at $25K. The auction will start on Monday, the 20th of May. So if y'all rich out there,
I'll be watching from the outside. I'll be peering through the window.
Us too.
Yeah.
Us too. Jordan 3 Wings. Have y'all seen that?
No.
It's a white.
No, sorry. No, I have.
Is that the one with the rose on the back?
Yeah, with the pink bottom and all that.
Yeah. I don't hate them. I don't mind them.
I think they're good. I think they're really.
I
good
showed my other half
for
and was like, "You should get these," and she was like, "I don't wear Jordans." I went, "Yeah, but I can't wear them, and I want to own them, so you should get them."
That's the one, bro. That is the one.
Yes, sir.
Be my surrogate.
The Nike Cosmic Climb game.
Ooh.
They're using a Game Boy emulation.
Is this the Dot Swoosh stuff?
No, it's actually on the Sneakers app.
So basically, it was a game variation you can play, and then
they usually advertise the Space Jam lows.
Yeah.
Space Jam 11 low.
And then Michael Jordan played basketball in the game. It was more like a Mario kind of variation. Or was it Michael
It's
Jordan
like a Game Boy side scroller platformer type game. Yeah, I ain't playing it, but it's out there for y'all to play if y'all ain't know. And I'm not buying.
I'll only interact if it gives me a chance to get something free. If not, I don't care.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth. I'm trying to tell you now. Just listen.
If you clock it, you get a backdoor from Nike. And talking about backdoors, my little quick strike, bro. The Jordan 1 Travis Scott Canary Yellows that are coming out, they are literally being
back.
cooked. They've been pushed back to the 25th or 30th of May, but. Bro, they're getting cooked in the resale groups. At the moment, a lot of people are just backdooring the hell out of them at the moment. So yeah, that's the scenario we're going to see. And this is possibly the most stocked Travis Scott.
Same difference.
Same difference. The Nike need to
Yeah.
Nike need to really stop that.
I had another discount. Jordan 1 Brooklyn. Did y'all see this?
No.
Like a biker boot. I think I pulled it
up. The crazy all black high thing with the
knee high joints.
Yeah.
With lip piercings and earrings and all that. Nipple rings and all that. The Jordan 1 Goth. The Jordan 1 in the dark alley.
The Jordan 1 Fallout Boys.
the Jordan 1 Green Day.
The Jordan 1 Goth Night.
Okay. The Jordan 1 Kurt Cobain.
Look, I don't know anyone that's in that scene that would want a Jordan 1. But yeah, pop off, do you, whatever.
If you don't wrestle in AEW, ECW, or WWE, those are not the J's for you.
Yeah,
those are the Sasha Banks Jordan 1s.
They're what they use for the Dark Knight's costume.
The Rhea Ripley Jordan 1s, definitely. She'll wear them. Rhea Ripley will definitely wear them.
Catwoman Jordan 1s.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan designed them.
Them the Jordan ones you buy if you own a grappling belt, a grappling gun. Them the Jordans if you buy if majority of your makeup is black, blue, and purple.
and you don't own a mirror.
Okay. You don't own a mirror. Yo, Benjy. You're the truth, bro.
Oh,
you was born to Nah, man, you was born to pot.
Definitely.
Straight up.
But yeah. Oh, that was any more discounts, bro?
Nah, I ain't got no more, man. I love everybody.
You went in.
No, I got all the names too. I got all the names. Shout out to my aunt Deborah. I seen my grandma for the first time in a long time too. So shout out to Grandma Rocker, my aunt Sheila, my cousin Opie came through. Opie put it down. Shout out to Opie. My aunt Deborah, my cousin Kyrie, Candace, Kenyatta, Karima, Misty, and Micah, and Emily. I always shout out to Emily. Emily is the photographer in the family. Emily do great work. I got a bunch of me and my wife. We rock with Emily the long way. Y'all don't understand. The girl put in big work.
By the way, sorry, just the last discount topic.
What?
Well, apparently, Yeezy 350. No, this is allegations at the moment. So somebody pulled out a stock number or stock value of Adidas, basically selling 350 V2 footwear for 50 million, which is about 532,280 units, which are going for 59% off the mark retail price, and they are basically discounting backdooring their sneakers. That's an allegation from the community. Somebody's pulled up some receipts. These are basically the Onyx Bone Steel Grey pairs, and the allegations are that Adidas are just basically discounting 59% of their actual 350s and selling them.
3 syllables.
Damn.
What's that?
Liquidation.
Yeah.
That's 4 syllables. My bad.
Facts. And a lot of people throw shade of that because basically they can't get rid of their sneakers or the 350s anymore, so they're liquidating the stock.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll go, bro. Close it out, bro. Sorry.
I guess. No, Benjy is the man. In case y'all didn't know, we just helped y'all understand how much the man Benjy is. Despite what he says about him getting roasted for his takes, we agree.
I mean, no offense to anyone, and I love everybody.
No, facts. They know that. If they listen to us, they know that already.
Yeah.
Our opinion don't matter because it only matters what you like. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
It only matters what you like. So, with that being said, everybody have... Wait. What episode is this? 117, Shoot Dog Podcast, episode 117. Hold on, man. Relax. I got it. Shoot Dog Podcast, episode 117. For TJ, the bro, Lovekickscustom. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. For Benjy, y'all make sure y'all go check him out too. What's your socials, bro?
Benjy.sb.
Benjy.sb. Please believe it's going to be a lot of craziness. So get your feelings, once again, get your feelings intact before you go to Benjy page, all right? If you like dunks, they're there. The SB kind, the good kind. My bad.
The real kind.
The real kind.
Shit,
The
I'm trying to
truth,
shoot
the
some
whole
bail,
truth,
man.
nothing but the truth.
we can't shoot this guy bail. He's standing on it. You know what I'm saying? We stand on SB business right here. I got 2 of them on the way. I'm on SB business this week too. So we popping big SB talk around here. Here y'all talk about big Benjy, Benjy.sb. Y'all go check them out. For me, y'all know me. 808 Kicks _ATL. Shoot Out Podcast, episode 117. This was great. It's long too. And the introduction is going to keep being longer because I like it here. Y'all have a great day, great week, great month. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real. You know what I'm talking about. Sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. You made me fumble. You fumbled and you made me fumble.
All right, we're going to do it again. Hold on. We're going to do it again. Have a great day, a great week, a great month. I'm for real now. Straighten up. You're embarrassing me in front of the audience. Hey, Benjy. Have a great day, great week, great month. Okay? Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool.
You talking about? Hell, you talking about?
Yeah. Anything you want to say, Benjy, before we go?
No, do what you love what you do. Be happy.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes. Big old facts. We out of here, y'all.
Peace out. Peace.
When resale is too high.
You're proper fumbling the bag today, bro.
I did that on purpose.
That's funny.